to kind of maybe reduce,
All righty.
have it be part of your day.
Time to for another session of The Night is Gray. If you saw the last episode, you will recall that I got like totally frustrated, and I had to cheat and look up how to solve a puzzle. But I think I got it. I think I got how it all works now. So, without further ado, we shall be going to
that are considering micro wedding for sure.
The Night is Gray.
He tells me smaller weddings often lead to tough choices.
One is the limited
And start
guest list might actually generate headaches because you could have friends and family who might
So-
be offended that they haven't been invited to your wedding.
That is something that Lauren experienced.
This part is like, I had a cousin that I'm close with too, and saying, sorry, like, we're not inviting you, it's not.
Let me see. Is my Steam on?
She doesn't regret
My
it.
Steam is on.
Wasn't so big.
The best part of the day
So
for me
let's
was not being overwhelmed with people. You really get to enjoy yourself.
let's start the game.
And I'm so glad that that's not what we did on our wedding. Like, I'm glad we
And there's no Trump trials today or hearings.
Nice pictures as well. That was Michael. Scripps News, Cleveland.
And Trump stack is up, bro. Like if I would have invested like $1,000 and bought 44 shares of stock on April the 16th, today I will be ahead almost $1,000. Yep, almost $1,000. So it could still go up some more. But according to everybody, it's just fluff. It's eventually going to tank. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week. But within a year, it should totally disappear from the stock market.
They thought that they were kittens.
Oh well, so I guess I'm like a cat smiling at a canary in a cage. Eventually, that little canary is gonna come. Oh well, let me see. How's my sound levels? Let's give it a little bit more sound. Music volume. Yeah, a little bit more music volume, a little bit less effects. Yeah, that's about it. And well, let's continue.
And people, these are people tell people send us
So,
pictures are great.
here we are.
We can raise them to be wild and be able to be released.
So we made it out of the mines, and we made it to this ranger cabin here, forest ranger.
We don't want them to have human noise.
If you all have anybody ever been to a national forest, you will see these, and if you're lucky enough, the rangers will take you up and show you around. But they're all it's like a one-room house, like a studio house on a big old tower, on a tall tower. Usually they're about 60 to 70 feet high, you know, enough to get above the tree line and be able to see for miles and miles. And our intrepid adventurer here, what's his name? Graham and Hannah have arrived. We've looked at the starry sky and the long drop and the power box, and we can't leave yet because he's still gotta interact with a bunch of stuff inside of the cabin. So without further ado, what's the power box? A panel with white switches. I've seen a bunch of these tonight. Ah, I didn't do that, so let me see. Octopus drawing? Is that a ghost wearing a military beret? Yes. Can't decide if it's cute or if it's creepy. Octopus. A Yeti drawing. Would hate to be chased by that monstrosity. That thing looks hungry. I bet it eats humans. It's
Man won't see that.
yeah, remember Johnny Quest? They had a Yeti show one time, program, episode. So, power switches. Dun 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 dun. Please control the lighting. Dun 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 dun. All around the park. Dun 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 dun. Ah, so you can turn it off. Ah, stop with the whistling. It was me turning out the light. Why? Turn it back on. In a sec, everything's fine. There you go.
Would you like to know more about Medicare Part
So I guess this is off. Park entrance lights are off.
If you're thinking about Medicare,
The toilet lights are on.
options available
And the rock path,
to Medicare have
all mine entrance,
coverage for any
is off.
A Medicare Part C plan could be a great fit for you.
I can turn it on.
What could your Medicare plan include?
The toilets
Medicare Part A covers hospital care like surgery
and the park entrance. Turn on the park entrance.
Medicare Part B covers outpatient medical
All right.
and preventive services like regular visits to the doctor.
That's about all we can see here.
Necessary services like ambulance rides, mental health, and supplies to treat your medical conditions.
Let's go talk to Hannah.
Also known as a Medicare Advantage plan, covers everything in Part A and everything in Part B, plus may include additional benefits and cost savings. Call 800-715-1010
How do you do, Hannah?
now for your free Medicare benefits check.
I'm Piggy.
You may be eligible for a
How did he lose the bear? Yeah, he lost the chick's little brat's bear.
Review your plan options and find
He had it when he left the mine.
review and your healthcare needs. Different plans are offered.
I know it because I checked.
So call to find out what is available.
And if you look back on my stream of yesterday, of the day before or whatever, you'll see the inventory showed the bear. But once we got here, the bear was gone. So he either lost it at the exit or some way along the way. Somewhere along the way. And that's a handkerchief to clean his glasses. And not much else he can do. Okay, what's this? Let's look at the piggy bank. Never understood why pigs are associated with money. Yeah, me neither. I mean, if I think about rich people, I kind of get the association. You gonna pick up the piggy bank? Yeah. He took the piggy bank? I know it's silly at this point, but it feels wrong to take something. If that something is money. Screw it. Why, are you that? You might have some spare change in there. Well, of course, it's a piggy bank. Why'd you take the piggy bank? Guitar. Are you going to take the guitar too? Wish I could have learned to play the guitar. Now what? Something inside. Probably a guitar pick? Something inside. Probably guitar pick? Alright, coat. Let's look at the coat. The Rangers. Where's the Ranger at anyway? I guess he's out inspecting the park or the forest or whatever. I guess it's the park.
And its impact
Park?
the markets are now closed. The Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all seeing gains.
Digging through the pockets. Nothing in the pockets. What is this guy doing? I guess. Why should there be? I don't always have stuff in my pockets. Well, I do now. Yeah. In fact, I have too much junk in my pockets. If someone tried to rob me right now, we'd spend like 15 minutes just going through my pockets. My pants. My pants are pockets. I like these pants too. The most expensive ones I own. Oh. When I wear them, I'm Mr. Fancy Pants. Where was I again? Look at the clock. It's 10 after 6. It's broken, so it's not 10 after 6. Don't they even have the money to repair or buy a new one? Looks like the park has seen better times, so it is a park. How many hours has it been? We can't be that far away from sunrise. Ranger's journal. A journal kept by the ranger. Go read the journal. December 3rd. He wrote a lot. Normal day of maintenance around the park. Less visitors means less work, but it's still a shame that people aren't here to appreciate what we have to do, what we have to offer. The red cedar trees seem to be recovering nicely from the bagworm infestation. No sign of lasting damage. Nasty little things almost worked their way through the park 3 years ago, but my daughter is fascinated by them. She thinks the cocoons they leave are magical tiny cabins. Amazingly, she's never bored, which means I'm never bored. Lately, she's been playing this game of hiding my stuff in a closet with that toy block of hers. She makes me go look around for clues to open the thing. School is starting soon, though, which is good. I can't always keep my eyes on her, and I'm getting a bad feeling that increases with each day. I see less and less animals around, and the ones I do see are acting strangely. So more dead beavers from when I scouted near the river, still waiting on the results. No visitors at all today. This whole area is dying, at least in the commercial sense. Can't blame it on foreigners who'd want to come up here to do some tourism. People up here are miserable, and nature, it's seen better days as well. The mine work has probably screwed this area in some way. I'll never regret that it closed down. But at least when it was open, people were coming and going, and locals had some spending money. Now we have the worst of both worlds. That freaking Pelletier. How do you pronounce it? Pelletier. Family managed to ruin the mines and everything around them. They were always sketchy, particularly that kid that was always up to no good, harassing local girls while no one could lift a finger to him. I'm glad he went away. Speaking of out-of-control beasts, I saw some wolves in the distance while up in the tower. They're behaving rowdy even though it's far from being their mating season. Hopefully it's not another rabies outbreak. Did the basic walk around and maintenance, nothing to note or to report, nothing of note to report. Haven't been feeling well lately. I'm checking out earlier. Checking out from the park. No one will notice anyway. No one will come here. People stop visiting the park. It's a shame, but also there's something wrong around these parts. I can feel it everywhere I go. Is there something here? Check this out. Captain Daddy wanted to find a special treasure. To do that, he had to find the clues spread all across these seas. So Captain Daddy sang a jolly song and went looking. At the blue fountain of sugar, he howled with joy as he found a missing piece. But then he found another clue by the giant broken wood leg of the giant pirates that died long ago, but no one noticed because he was so mean and no one cared. There are some shenanigans afoot, Captain Daddy said. He even went to the moon in search for clues, and he found out that it's not made of cheese, but it is stinky, but it is stinky, but in another way. Not that good. But how did Captain Daddy find all these places? Well, the same way all pirates do, by first getting a better look up in the crow's nest and following its heart. Yeah. Alright, I guess there's a lot of clues here for me to digest. So how do I get out of here? Huh? Wait a minute. I'm gonna do that. That's a shitty story. Yeah, tell me about it. there was another page here. Yeah. But it was torn. And our flag was still there. Alright. And that's it for the journal. Alright, now let's look at the old stove. That kid has been barefoot this whole time. No wonder she's cold. A fireplace, no wonder. The air really feels colder up here. Well, yeah, it should. You're up high. Firewood. Should have all the stuff I need here to get a fire going. Yeah, go postal, bro. The fire is going all right. No more wood needed. Okay. So let me see. Metal funnel. We're designed for a funnel. I think I might have a use for that. Let's take it. You know, took everything. He took everything else. We're designed for a funnel. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's stop here. Hello? Oh, wait a minute. Yo! Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I spoke to Matt. He said that she took that knob off, one of the things so that could be also stop it. Not sure why that took
So,
but that has to, that sensor, that knob, whatever, I guess it has to be adjusted.
adjusted.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to look at the bill.
Harris is in Atlanta today, kicking off a nationwide economic opportunity tour.
How does the knob affect it? That's what I don't get.
Biden Harris
I
administration.
think it's but I need to get mad
I don't see how it's connected to a sensor because it's just knob and on a cantilever, you know, and there's no wires on the cantilever.
No?
No.
3670.
Opportunity for all. She made this campaign effort economic opportunity core. The idea is to highlight how the Biden Harris administration has spent economic opportunity, supported communities, and delivered for
Oh my God. Where are you?
So Ahmed says we should replace the sensors.
I'm trying to look. He said that could be one of the sensors could be costly. I think it's a 3678 that you have, right? So
Yeah. Well, I got a price quote on the sensors. So should I get both of them or just one? And then, well, I wouldn't know which one to replace, either the bottom one or the top one. You know, so I figured I might as well replace them both.
Which sensor? 4292 sensor? That one?
4292. I can't remember the number. It's H630.0075.5, I think, the number for it.
Yeah, 'cause the only thing that would stop that stacker, the only thing that would stop that machine would be the upper sensor, because you only have like 4 sensors, upper sensor, lower sensor,
Yeah, that's it.
sensor limit, and those are all the same sensors, and then you have 2 light barrier sensors. which is the stacker moved up, stacker moved down sensor.
Where's the other sensors at? I only see the two. I guess that's the stack and move up and the stack and move down sensor. They're the ones that are on that shaft to the ones that I sent you the picture of. Those are the move up and move down sensors.
The move up, move down sensors will be in that. What you call that? B2, B4, limit switch. No, that one was fine. Yeah, the one you showed me, I guess is it's move up, move down.
Okay, so there's more sensors then?
But the other sensors are like behind the, I guess in the electrical cabinet, like behind there, I guess that cabinet opens up.
Well, yeah, it does have screws that you can unscrew and stuff. So there's sensors in there, huh?
The cabinet to the side. There's other sensors up there, but those are like height sensors.
Okay.
Limit switch sensors, yeah. But the one you sent me, yeah, those are stack of up and down sensors.
Okay. There's sensors inside of the case.
Those are the only sensors that will stop the machine, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I guess the real way to find out the next time that it happens.
Yeah.
This one goes there. We have to check electrically where is it? Which sensor did it trip? That'd be the safe route. You don't want to wait, because you can order it if it's running fine. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't want you to spend $2,000 or whatever it is on a sensor, and it's not it.
No, it's only like $240, I think. But shipping it and handling it'll probably bring it to about maybe $300. No.
I don't know if you're running, I wouldn't even.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I said. She said she fixed it, so. So
I personally wouldn't even order it. So.
Did Ahmed have any idea why changing those things would have mattered? Like the pictures I sent you, changing those around would have mattered. Why would that matter?
No, he said maybe the rod is the way it was making the sensors or something. But like he said the same thing. Like you have to check the outputs and the inputs when it happens.
Yeah.
See why. Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be better to have an electrician come in and check that.
Well, not necessarily. If it happens again, if you feel comfortable, we can walk you through. Check here and check there with the meter, and then we can figure out where it is.
Okay.
I don't think we're at the point that we need an electrician to come in to check anything out of this world yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let management know that as for right now, it's working, and if it happens again, we'll try what we did last time and then see if that works.
Don't reset it.
Yeah.
Don't reset it. Call us.
Oh, okay.
So before you reset it, just call us. That way we can troubleshoot.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks, Jose.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, well. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well. Well, I guess it's fixed and we can continue. So where were we? We were here. All right, so we were the firewood, the calendar. Did we check the calendar yet? It's a calendar for this year. Can't believe it's already 1977, huh? Why is it 1977? Time does fly. An oil lamp? It was useful until they showed up. Who? What? Who showed up? No one. I was just saying nonsense. Don't eavesdrop. I wasn't. I'm right here. Stupid. I gotta stop thinking out loud all the time. It helped me out of the mines. So that's the cave you were using, but I've got no oil to keep using it. I'll just leave it here. Maybe it will still be useful. But doesn't it have no bottom? So it's a useless lamp? Because he kept on dying? Remember that? I bet that's so the ranger can call the fireman or something when needed. Even if I knew how to work this thing, I shouldn't bring more people into this mess. No, you should bring more people into this mess. People that know what the fuck they're doing. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous? Trash bag. Let's look at the trash bag. How many days has it been since this ranger took the trash out? I have no idea. What a slob. I'm not going through garbage again. Okay. Okay, only if I really have to. I'm not going through garbage again. Okay, but only if I really have to. Oh, finish the trash. Dumb kid. Alright. Go talk to the kid. Look, it's just easier if you stop being a child and forgive me. I didn't even do anything wrong. We were trying to survive here. Forget the bird. Okay? Time to grow up. Sure. Don't be sad. I'll be back. Don't be sad. Don't be so sad, kid. It was only a toy. You'll get another one. Will I also get another mommy? What? I also lost my mommy. No, look. You said your mom is a brunette with freckles, right? I'll look for her after you're safe with your grandparents. You promise for real? Yeah. And I'll be right back. Stay put, you hear? Yeah. Okay, so I guess now it's time to go downstairs. Leave the tower. That's neat how they did that. I like that. The disappearing wall.
Collaborative partnership with Reverend Calvin Bunsen III in East Harlem, where the profits from Vanguard 609 went to fund education, healthcare.
I have a feeling I'm going to be using these stairs a lot.
Does so well, which is important.
Sorry, knees. You're on your own.
To go from a small neighborhood business to local, regional, national.
Okay.
There in your tower, I guess that's to go back upstairs.
Right there. But we appreciate you being
Tower
here.
structure.
You're founder of Strategic Resources.
It's well built, I think.
Thank you so much for your time, and we hope you'll come back.
Thank you, Chris. You're your award-winning team.
Is that 70 feet?
Appreciate it. See you soon.
These are really something. But I'm in no mood to appreciate engineering.
Congress returns from recess. The kids.
Let me see. So I guess that's 10 feet.
Sponsors across party lines.
More or less.
In fact, they make it easy to avoid.
That's 6 and 4, 10, yeah, 10, 20,
Kids on social media platforms. A
30, 40,
was also introduced.
40 feet?
That measure mostly mirrors the Senate.
40, 50 feet, somewhere around there?
Only target high
Wood cabinet. Just look at there. A wood cabinet with a toy hanging. With a toy hanging. Look at it. Ah. I just met you and I already hate your stupid squid face.
identity, get ahead of the headlines with America Today.
Pirate puzzle? Story locked.
Scripps Newsline. Explore the stories that deserve a deeper conversation. Only on Scripps
Why is this toy so resilient?
100 years. This life
I should be able to just break it apart. But it seems to be made of sturdy stuff. What kind of nonsense is this? Puzzle? Now, how do I solve this bullshit?
Is all we do. Our firm has been offering a free book on oblivion for over 10 years.
Then
Since that time, thousands
click here to reveal the first hit.
us to represent them against those responsible. We've
Turn all the lights, park lights on and then off.
Let us put a
Try exploring it now.
And your family. Call now. Call us at
Second hit.
872-5645.
The order of the symbols is hidden in the story. It's written by the part written story. Okay.
You may now be eligible for up to
I got you.
$50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at
So-
$100 a day.
It's so great to see you.
Oh, you too, son. And I have to tell you,
So, let me
I've been
see.
thinking about the future, and it's really important to me that I don't
Yeah.
leave you in the system with my debt, especially the cost of my funeral and other final expenses, which may be more.
So you gotta turn them off in a sequence.
Yeah, that would be really hard.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
you would say fast protection.
About
And with one phone call, I was eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and
Yeah.
other expenses.
well, I could do a combination of this with this and this and this. That's not working. So this with this and this and this. And that's not working. So this with this and this and this. And that's not working. And this with this and this and this. And that's not working. And this with this and this and this. And that's not working. Okay? So then I got this with this and this. So it's in the story, huh?
Thanks, Mom.
I gotta turn all the lights in the park on and then off and try exploring it now. Exploring the puzzle or the park.
Just a few health questions.
The order of the symbols is hidden in the story written by the park ranger's daughter.
Your benefits can
Okay.
never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. Call 800-791-9448.
So-
There's no hidden fees and no waiting periods to get covered.
Ah,
800-791-9448.
the order.
There's no
How do I see the
obligation.
order? I gotta go all the way here. Resume, load, quit options.
Welcome back, Elon Musk and
No?
Tesla.
Where do I see,
Conference today. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the Tesla CEO cannot back
How
out
to
of
play- how do I get to the-
agreement with the Securities and Exchange Commission.
How do I get to the story? How do I get to the journal? I gotta exit the whole game in order to get to the journal?
At $420 a share.
I don't believe this shit.
The false statement led to a wild swing in stock price. Musk
The order, huh?
agreed to a settlement to have a company lawyer okay his Tesla. Since then, he's claimed that the deal violated his First Amendment
just-
rights.
That doesn't do anything.
What's better for Tesla stock? Shares rising
Hey,
more than 15%
Joe,
after
load.
China lifted restrictions on Tesla
Save.
vehicles. China said Tesla
I gotta
has
quit.
China's data security.
And then start all over again?
Raised hopes that
Okay, let's
Tesla's
save it.
driver assistance software will soon be sold in China. China is the
Let's
biggest
save it.
market in the world for electric vehicles.
All right.
Malls are racing to reinvent themselves as
29,
food
yeah,
courts fall
okay.
into favor with Americans.
Yeah, so this change largely due to the pandemic.
So let's quit.
Building
This
and
is
consumers toward discount
annoying.
shopping. So while burger joints, restaurants.
Let me see. New game options extras.
Cashier membership clubs, and
Documents. See, I gotta go all the way here. Just.
brand name restaurants like actually now left. Now modern malls have become all about.
Let me see. I don't need that. I need that. I need that. I need that.
Totally makes sense. You gotta, make
I gotta
sure
look
you
at this
diversify, the options when it comes to servicing
Not
the
that.
community. And we know a
Not
lot
that.
of these shopping
Not
malls too
that.
are trying to
Not
convert
that.
some community gathering places, right?
That.
People to
Not
come
that.
in, not
Not
just for the
that.
shopping,
Not
but for
that.
their
Not
dining,
that.
workouts, for
I've seen
example.
medical centers actually
Yeah.
living in a hospital. Very smart.
How do I make? How do I see the?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there,
Yes.
Thanks so much for
Come on.
the audience leading us to local programming is coming up next. As always,
How do I turn the page?
wherever you stream, or visit our website, scriptsnews.com/TV to
Okay.
find other blocks to watch. If you're staying with us,
So now I can't see, I can't read the story now?
Main and one.
Unless, okay, oh, I gotta do all this. Oh,
Cyber.
all right, let's see.
Freelancers experience their ratings, their portfolios.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Create great work.
Okay, so that sang a jolly song at the Blue Fountain of Sugar.
If you're 1585,
Okay, the Fountain of Sugar.
right down to
The Blue Fountain of Sugar.
The lock I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. This is a lock for your life insurance. A rate lock that guarantees that once you're insured,
Okay,
your rate
but then he found another clue in the giant broken wooden
But
leg
be careful. Many
of the pirate.
policies do not have one. Like
The wooden
the
leg.
lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn. All of this number learn more. This plan was designed
Because
to
you
break
no one
down
cares.
income
Even in the moon,
and simple to get. Coverage options start at $9.95 a month.
you went to the moon for clues found that it's not made of
You're
cheese.
going to be locked in for life. It will
But
never
how did
be
Captain Daddy find all these places? Well, the same way all pirates do, by first getting a better look up in the crow's nest
guaranteed.
and following his heart. Okay, the crow's nest.
Guaranteed. There's no health questions. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Call for your information kit and read about this rate lock for yourself. You'll also get a free beneficiary plan.
Okay,
All for free with no obligation. Don't miss out.
the crow's
Call
nest.
for information, then decide. Read about the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee. Don't wait.
The
Call
crow's
this number
nest.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary plan. Use this valuable guide to record important information and your final wishes. And it's yours free just for calling. So don't wait. Call 1-800-440-9900 for your free information. That's 1-800-440-9900. There's no
Okay.
risk or obligation. That number again is
So-
1-800-440-9900.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50? 50 feet.
Call now.
It's 50 feet up in the air.
Veterans, we can help you handle hair loss.
Okay, so it says turn all the lights off and then back on.
And fill your vest with simple
Right?
access personalized care. From your setting-
That's what it said? Turn all the lights off and turn it back on?
Get started at 400.com.
Okay. Turn all the lights park. Turn all the lights, park lights on and then off. All the lights, park lights on. Let's try exploring it now. Turn them all on, then turn them all off. All the park lights. Does the cabin lights, are the cabin lights part of the park lights? So I gotta go, what? The Blue Fountain of Sugar. Where the hell is that? Where's the Blue Fountain of Sugar? And then the wooden leg. I don't see a wooden leg. Then the moon, I don't see a moon. And then the crow's nest. I don't see a crow's nest.
Well, this is the week they've been waiting for with the Federal Reserve.
So I don't get it.
Two important economic reports that will drop.
Okay, Blue Fountain of Sugar. Heart. The wooden leg would be the
Look
hook.
at the latest snapshot of the housing market tomorrow. That's when the new S&P
The moon
home price
would be
index is released that measures 20 U.S. cities for its performance.
Jolly Roger.
Comes on the heels of Freddie Mac reporting that the
And the crow's nest would be Anchor.
since November.
The conference board will also release new data tomorrow on how Americans feel about the economy. Its consumer confidence index has been on a downslide since
Okay,
January,
turn all the
with,
off
disappointing
and
inflation
on.
numbers. Remember, consumer spending is closely watched because
All right.
spending makes up roughly 70%
Turn them all off.
of economic activity.
And then there is Wednesday.
And then on.
The Fed will announce its highly anticipated decision on interest rates. Lots of change. Since
Okay,
its
so
last
turn
meeting,
everything off. That's
central
all.
bank indicated
That's
it's
all.
still expected
That's
to
all.
cut rates three
That's
times
all.
this year. There's a question of Whether that's the case and whether the state actually begin, inflation has been moving in the opposite direction.
There we go.
New FDA testing found bird flu.
Let's do it one more time just to make sure.
That means the outbreak in dairy cows is more widespread than previously thought. Besides, of course,
Yeah, Brett.
following this for us. Lindsay, what's the latest?
Yada. Okay, so I turned them back on. Now let's go downstairs. And let's explore that again.
For genetic traces of H5N1, also known as bird flu, according to initial analysis by the FDA. Scientists
Same thing.
tested nearly 300 retail dairy products across 38 states, but experts say we should not be alarmed. The test don't
I don't
necessarily
care.
mean the milk could cause an infection.
Okay,
Animal milk.
blue fountain of sugar.
With the egg inoculation test itself, if it replicates, then yes, that's going to be a virus
Blue
that is
fountain
active
sugar.
to replicate and
Ah.
cause disease. In this case,
This is made from sugar.
Most of the positive tests were in milk in
Okay.
areas with infected herds. Bird flu
This could be a wooden leg.
spread to 9 states after
The
first
moon.
appearing in Texas in late March. How the virus spread
What would be
from
the
birds
moon?
to cattle is still under investigation. The FDA says
What
commercial
would be
milk
the moon?
is still safe
Heart?
because of the pasteurization
No.
process. Meanwhile, scientists have genetically
Flag, 'cause you
sequenced
gotta look
the
up.
virus and are keeping an eye out for mutations of it.
what we know right now with this strain of H5N1, it's still having a tough time making its way into
And
people.
that.
Human
No,
cases of bird
that's not it.
flu are rare. There's been only 2 human cases in the U.S. of
That's not it.
H5N1 bird flu, one this year, the other in 2022. Both
The order of the symbols is hidden in the story written by the park ranger's daughter.
No evidence of sustained human-to-human H5N1 virus transmission, and then
Written by the
no
park
other
ranger's
contact
daughter.
with sick cattle or
In the
birds
story
who
written
were
by the
similar.
park ranger's daughter, the order of the symbols is hidden in the
Diseases than we were.
It's hidden, all right.
What does bird flu look like globally?
It's oh, I know how. I know. I don't have to quit the game. All I can do is just go back up here.
Organization has documented over a number of years. And the numbers are globally still very low.
My
Less
dumbass.
than 900 cases worldwide over the past
Go in here.
21 years. So we'll continue to still monitor this.
And it's in the journal.
To learn more, but like we said in the story, unless you're working with sick birds,
All right.
sick cattle, the risk
Captain Daddy wanted to find a special treasure.
Live in San Francisco, Lindsay
To do that, he had to find the clues spread out all across the sea.
Small Business Week, the U.S. Small Business
Okay,
Administration
the treasure.
has celebrated this week for more than 60 years. Puts a spotlight
Found a
on
special
small
treasure.
business
So the
and
treasure
small
chest is
business that
the
drive
first one.
economy. All week, right here on Main and Wall, we'll highlight this group as well. It's one that's growing.
Okay,
fast.
so Captain Daddy sang a jolly song
Breaking
and went looking.
5.5 million new business
And the blue
applications
fountain
filed.
of sugar, he howled joy as he found a
You
missing
can see
piece.
just how much they've grown over the last few years. Between 2020 and last year, there have been
Sang a jolly song.
new business applications. The number of applications per year
And went
doubled
looking.
over the last 10 years. But running a small business is still challenging, according to a report from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
At the blue fountain of sugar, he howled with joy as he found a missing piece.
27% say they're
The
just
blue
one
fountain
disaster
of
away
sugar.
from shutting down. And 60% say they worry about cybersecurity threats.
Okay.
Carolyn Ross is with
Either
us
something
now.
to
She's
do with a
co-founder
song
and CEO of Hello Alice, an online platform that works to help businesses launch and grow.
Or a
Thank you for
phone.
taking the time to be with us. And what role
Or
do
sugar.
small businesses play in the overall health of the economy?
Listen, small business is the backbone of our community.
Yeah.
Certainly, we saw during the pandemic how much they support everything that we
Found a
do in
missing
our
piece.
communities. But they're also.
Then he found another clue by the giant broken wooden leg of the giant pirate that died long ago. No one noticed because he was so mean and no one
What are the
cared.
biggest challenges you're seeing?
There are
small
some
business owners
shenanigans
face as they
afoot,
start?
Captain Daddy said.
Yeah, you said that earlier, Chris. It's been a big topic of conversation.
And then he found another clue.
Over 52% of businesses
By the giant broken leg.
biggest challenge.
By the giant broken wooden leg
7 consecutive quarters now. So
of the
it's
giant
not
pirate.
moving. The reality is it's very
It died long
expensive
ago.
more than ever to run a business. establish new technology.
No one noticed because he was so mean and no one cared.
Technology, certainly while it automates a lot of things away a lot of labor costs, it's still expensive.
Find another
to implement
clue.
all of these tools and
Yeah,
systems.
giant broken
The
leg.
cost of labor is higher than ever, and in supply chain issues
Giant
that
leg.
they're still dealing with, they're adding
Little pirate, a giant pirate
very
leg.
critical that small businesses, over 50% of which are financially unhealthy,
Die.
really start to take a good critical look at
A dead pirate broken leg.
And with it being an election year, what are the big policy differences that you see between Republicans
Okay.
and Democrats?
A dead mean pirate
The
broken
great
leg.
thing about small business is
He went to the moon.
very few bipartisan issues. We don't see many of those these days.
Found.
Politicians agree. Small business.
It's not made of cheese, but it is sticky, but in another way. Stinky in another way.
Communities, good for the government.
Cheese is stinky
revenue
in
for
another
those
way.
businesses, good for the employees that they're able to support.
What else is
So it
stinky?
really drives.
Alcohol can be stinky.
By both sides of the aisle. Totally agree.
The moon,
The big
stinky,
issues
stinky
are
moon.
making states small
Okay.
business friendly, and a lot of that stuff.
But how did Captain Danny find all these places? Well, the same way all pirates do. By first getting a better look in the crow's nest, following his heart. Ah, the heart is the
What
last one.
type of businesses that people are starting changed?
The heart is the last one.
Technology opened up tremendously
The
during
crow's
the pandemic,
nest.
and have seen it slow down. Now,
Crow's
with
nest heart.
AI and accessibility that a lot of small businesses have towards that technology, we're starting to see,
Okay.
what were traditionally brick and mortar
Huh.
mom and pop shops becoming tech companies. They're able to sell online, they're able to expand their markets. But the importance of that customer service and the importance of that human-to-human interaction is as important as ever, if not more so, because there's a lot of noise out there. So the types of companies I would say, we're going to still see the same types of businesses, right?
Missing
We have
page.
differences, the integration of technology into the businesses and the skill set that's needed for business owners today has shifted
Missing
tremendously in the past few years.
And so often we see the success stories.
Right.
And for so many entrepreneurs, that's where they want to be, that person who has built that successful business. What do you tell people who are starting out
Missing
about what it takes to get to that point?
Everything takes longer than you think it will, and everything is more expensive than you think it will. Providing a good buffer.
Stop with the whistling. It was me turning on the light, turning out the lights. Why? Turn it back on. In a second, everything's fine.
Businesses owned by people of color, we only see that increase. They're typically starting with half the capital of their white counterparts.
Okay.
And it's the fastest growing.
And then there was a squid.
It's really important that we start to think about the financial health of these businesses. And allow
Squid.
the things we focus on most is making sure that businesses are financially healthy, that they're managing their financial
And
performance, that they're
I think
looking
this
at
was hungry.
emergency
That
preparedness.
is even.
And so that piece is incredibly important. Again, because everything is a little bit more complicated, nothing goes.
Okay, that's the Yeti.
You would hope to plan.
Hello, Alice.
A ghost wearing a military beret.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
A ghost wearing a
So
military
right
beret.
here on Main Wall, America's first high-speed rail recently broke ground on the West Coast.
Huh.
And transportation developers are already thinking about their next step. What's the plan?
At Consumer
Good.
Select, we pride ourselves in getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for roughly half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that going for us. Woo! Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's the perfect place for me to tell you a
What
little
is
bit
this
more
store
about
in
our
Arizona?
phones and how they can become
To be able
your
to
phone.
just break it
You
apart.
know what I mean? We probably got
Seems to be made of sturdy stuff.
Smartphones from all the major companies.
Kind of nonsense
State-of-the-art
business.
cameras you want with space-age metal housing? We got it. If you want a smartphone with lots of bells and whistles but won't break the bank, we got that too.
Now, how do I solve this
Like the
bullshit?
Everest one. There's someone that doesn't need all that mumbo jumbo.
Okay, so the heart is the last one.
And now, even our watches.
We do.
Treasure's the first one.
You'll be happy to know that if your data needs change,
Okay.
no problem. With our Smart Flex feature, you don't have to sweat it. Like saying on the road for
Song
using a
about
bunch of data. We can simply flex you up to the next data tier for as little as
songs. Pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yeah, named everything with a song about.
So you only pay for what you actually
Dead giant pirates wooden legs.
As the leading carriers for up to half the cost.
Dead giant pirates wooden legs. That would be that.
stores in my town yet. Get these phones sent to me.
Yes, you can.
And then
Well,
Stinky
we're
Moon.
already customer service. Let me switch over. Or I like
Stinky
$15
Moon
today
is
for
the only thing that could be
trailer plan.
stinky. The crab could be
Of course they
stinky.
will.
So let's try that.
Easy as pie.
You see that tower up there? It's a beauty. And there are thousands more like it working hard for you, supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours.
And
Real important coverages. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee.
Yeah.
If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
And for a limited time, new customers get their second month free. Call 888
I don't get it. Let's explore some more.
Find us at Target or visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
Old bicycle. Does that belong to the Ranger?
Yours, sir? Do they have life insurance?
Looks like a good bicycle,
But we have.
but one of the tires is completely wrong. Figures.
Fortunately, in only a
Hey,
few minutes, Select Quote found
they're
John
kinda
a
pretty
$100,000
from a
policy
distance.
for only $29
I
a
hate
month.
them.
And his wife Anne a $500,000
More poison ivy.
policy for only
Just what I
$21
need.
a month. Go to selectquote.com now and get the
High
insurance
view.
your family needs
High
at a
view.
price
You can afford. Select Quote. We shop.
This could have been a beautiful night.
This is the best
really could have.
anti-aging serum I've ever used.
God
Jiggle
damn it.
Serum by True
Ma'am?
It targets 5 signs of aging. My skin looks so plump and glowing.
Your voice act size, but not voice.
100% softer and
We're really far from the kids' home now.
My skin. And like all
I can barely see it from here.
It is clean and
It was
stable.
hard
I'm completely
and
obsessed. You have to try it.
unconventional,
Shop Nordstrom or TrueBotanicals.com for 2
but it
free
really
gifts.
proved to be a kind of shortcut.
Amazon says even more of its packages are now arriving in one day.
Yes, it's promoting its improved shipping speeds as it faces competition from
All right.
other online retailers. Amazon says a bigger share, or nearly 60% of its products, arrive the same day or the following day. That's for Prime members in the top 16 U.S. metro
Damn.
areas. The new rate is also a 50% increase from the second quarter of last year.
Kid, it's probably
Amazon is scheduled to
messing
announce
around.
its first quarter
Now I have to go back. Do that.
Developers have already broken
She
ground
better
on
have a
high-speed
good reason
rail
for
lines to
this.
connect Los Angeles and Las Vegas. It's the latest in big rail projects being realized around the country.
National
Forest
John
Path,
explains in
Ranger
Texas,
Watchtower,
the to connect the nation's fourth and fifth largest
Big
cities
Rock,
via
Mossy
high-speed
Rock,
rail is gaining
Park
steam.
Bench,
If you're
Trash
gonna
Basket,
take that 225-mile
Info
long
Map.
walk between Houston and Dallas,
Yeah. Toilet.
but
Park
Amtrak
toilets.
is hoping to make a 90-minute rail line between these two metroplexes a reality. Where I'm standing at this old mall could end up being a rail hub if this pipe dream gets on track. Conventional rail.
Maybe Watchtower. I guess I gotta go that way.
The majority of Lone Star State commuters sit between major cities. It's by air or highway. If you don't,
Yeah,
you're gonna be
brat.
you're gonna have to keep liking.
You little brat.
Executive is developing high-speed rail. He's an opening in Texas to change that.
Surely now is the time to believe that there is an alternative. It is a proven alternative.
Speaking at a railway conference in the Dallas area,
This is very much a project that Amtrak is now leading.
he said American passenger rail service is seriously studying connecting two of the nation's biggest cities, Houston and Dallas, by high-speed rail. For decades, successful bullet train systems going as fast
What
as
happened?
100 miles an hour have zipped passengers
I
across France and Japan. Rail
You used that stupid thing just to mess with me again, didn't you?
Your rail connecting
I thought I saw some.
Recently in Nevada, the
I got
US
scared.
Transportation helped break
This
ground
Storky
on a
was here to protect me.
high-speed rail line.
Shut up about the freaking bird.
Los Angeles area.
You use that whistle again and you're not in any real danger. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm taking it away from you. For good. Sorry.
And the timing may
You better be.
Texas, one of the fastest growing states in the U.S.
Connecting these two big metros. Now, how do you do it? How do you take full advantage of it?
University of Houston architecture and urban planning professor Bruce Ray says its time has come. And to make it work, it needs to be thought out carefully.
So, rule of thumb, if you really want public transit to work, you need north of 10,000 people per square mile. Well, in Houston, our average density is 3,600, about a third.
People live spread out in Texas, so the cities would have to consider where to put high-speed rail stations. And importantly, how to integrate them into local mass transit.
Okay.
Not only have to connect to downtown,
Let's see.
you have to connect to the energy corridor.
There won't be any different symbols, I bet you.
Other major
See, they're all the same.
And I don't think that.
The other one that can make any heads or tails off is the treasure chest and the heart.
Harris County's former leader says the political will is all dependent on how the project is funded.
Everything else makes no sense.
Is it a good idea? They go, yes. Are you willing to pay for it? They go, no. And then Amtrak officials.
So let's go.
The story said the grounding lines up and everything gets on high-speed rail and taxes. They can start
All right.
building line sometime in the next decade. John Bell, Scripps News, Houston.
Why does it have that if I can't? There you go.
Record-setting fine, nearly 3.2
That tower does get a great view of the park.
labeling products as made in the USA.
That kid better be behaving.
The company broke a 2020 order prohibiting companies from advertising foreign-made products
Toilets.
as American-made. Regulators say Williams and
Some
Owen
child
labeling
drawings
must
on
sell
the board.
products that were actually made in China or other countries. The agency says the product lines include
For
Old
Captain
Touch,
Daddy.
Illumination, Pottery Barn Teen, and Pottery Barn Kids.
A bra equals 2 rectangles,
Just in
2
this
triangles.
Paramount has new leadership. The company announced its CEO, Bob
pirate
Iger, stepped
with
down.
love.
Paramount says a group of 3 executives will replace him. Paramount
For Captain
said
Daddy.
Sky's media in recent weeks about a potential merger. According to Axios,
And
Backish opposed the merger.
a Confederate flag
Paramount's top shareholder.
equals 2
Move came
triangles.
as Paramount announced its first quarter earnings less than an hour ago. The company generated more than
Is this
$7.6
some
billion
kind of
in revenue for the first 3 months of the year.
geometric algebra?
51% year over year. Its stock finished the day up almost 3%. It closed trading at $12.25 per share.
Lines that add together. Lines that add together. Yeah.
Branding mistake. The company
What?
reportedly labeled them incorrectly. The U.S. Food Safety and Inspection
Lines that add
Service
together.
says the products could contain allergens.
That's an
that
ugly
were not
drawing.
declared. It already found the
Ugly
product
drawing.
contained soy. The mislabeled pieces from Gators
Alright.
and BT Frozen were distributed to grocery stores in 7 states. No
Romulus Creek was so named by
broke the pizzas out.
Portuguese explorer
Well, later tonight,
uh,
our new evening show,
Boa
America Tonight, premieres Friday
Fernandez
at 8 Eastern.
Labrador.
Track the big stories tonight that everyone will
Labrador.
tomorrow.
Hernandez.
Jason Reed to Georgia now joins us.
Wow, Fernandez Labrador.
We have a big night ahead of us. We're talking about all
I remember
kinds of things, and really
in remembrance of the first king of
First, I will
Rome.
tell you, we are anchoring it from
Yada, yada, yada.
Montana. That's where I am right now.
The story of
Which
Romulus
has never been done
and Remus.
on the national level, which is very exciting.
The twin brothers fed by a she-wolf. Yada, yada.
Travel to stories that people.
That Romulus guy. All I remember from him was that the rape of the Sabine women event
And we really want to tell
was all his fault.
a real American.
Ray got to
not just on
name
the coast,
a
not
creek
just in
after.
big cities, but in rural
I gotta stop
America,
reading
the
and
West,
getting moving.
all the states in between, and really tell news
Park
from
bench.
those
A
communities.
bench in the park.
Interpret for them how
That
news
makes it
happening, say,
a
in
park
Washington,
bench.
D.C. or New York
All right.
affects them and affects
I'd
what
love to
people
sit down,
personalize
but I
them.
guess
So
it's
we are
not
very
on the
excited to
cards
hear
for
from
me.
you tonight.
Very much looking forward to it. You can
Big
watch
mossy rock.
America Tonight every night starting
Beneath
at
that
8
moss,
Eastern, 7
there's a big
Central,
rock.
Here on Sirius News. Marisa Giorgio,
I like
thanks so much
touching
for joining us.
moss.
We look forward to watching and
But it's not the right
congratulations to you
time for
on this exciting launch.
Trash basket.
All right,
It's a
Silicon
bin
Valley
filled with
Baseball,
trash.
they are out. There's been so many
Might
people
have found useful
needs
stuff
to
in
find out
trash
Major
before.
League Baseball's timetable for fixing
But I'm
uniforms,
trying not to make a habit out of
players,
dumpster
and
dive.
fans.
No more secret opening.
Park entrance.
Call us on our Scripps News Bureau hotline.
Well, let's see if the lights are on.
833-4-SCRIPPS. You can share your comments or story ideas with us anytime.
Lights are on. No, it's home. That's the main gate. We're almost there. It's almost over. I just need to get the kid to safety. After that, I don't know. Another park bench. That's the only thing I can bench. Yeah. It would be nice to sit down. Park side. Sure. Great directions. But I entered from the opposite side. So you're little to no use to me. Joke's on you, direction sign. I'm too lost to be helped. A soda machine. That's a pretty high-tech soda machine. Never seen anything like it in apartments falling apart, no less. Were they desperate to attract visitors?
Keeping it healthy, but don't wait. Call today. Ryan, we're ready for you.
It has no juice. No juice. Rebo juice. Well, it has some juice. It has no juice as it has no power. Shut up, Graham. Power plug.
Ready to go?
That goes towards the sewing
You
machine.
know you better with longer appointment times, including same-day and next-day appointments.
Yep. It's got juice now. That's electricity for you.
You want help support, even someone to help me understand my Medicare benefits. They all work together. For me, myself, and I.
Lots of effort, just the power.
Not to mention a 24/7
A stupid sewing machine.
support line. We customized a plan for him, and we do the same for you.
Okay.
Getting the care you need has
So you
never
can
been
plug it
easier.
in and unplug
And
it.
our team members work together
Romulus
to
Creek.
handle all your healthcare
Yep.
needs.
That's electricity for you.
They even got all your medical records.
Uh,
History. So switching to that doctor, everything is easy. And you can keep
Engage.
your life.
No way we can climb
At
it.
Oak Street Health, we specialize
Now what?
in caring for older adults like you.
Don't even know why I bothered, but
2157 to schedule a visit. See why we are the only primary care providers carry the AARP.
I just need to unlock this, and this night will be over.
Business review, but before we sign, I gotta ask.
Big trash
We
can.
searched you online and
Don't think I need anything from there.
Can't believe that garbage is still coming.
I'm not digging through more garbage. Got bad. Unless I really have to.
Today to join tens of thousands of
Info booth doors. Another closed door.
at reputationdefender.com or call 1-877-866-8555.
All I get in my life are closed doors. It's always been like that. But this night, oh boy, I'm getting really pissed off. Park rules. Usual rules. Don't throw trash. Don't start fires. Don't approach any animal. Don't drink any unbottled water. And an added line after that. Feel free to enjoy a refreshing can of Alpha Cola from our soda machine. Screw you.
With gold prices hitting historic highs this month.
If people had any goddamn sense, they would need a board reminding them of the rules.
Whether you have some old jewelry or
Park named Shine.
buyers and sellers
People went real ambitious with this park,
gold and silver
but I guess it never took off.
These coins,
Everything seems like it's falling apart.
$10,000.
I can't wait to leave this personal place. Message side. Screw you sideways. You run down hole of a park. Thank you, my ass. Thank you, my ass.
The price of spot gold, which is an ounce of gold, it could be
Let's try the soda machine again.
nearing $2,400.
It's running now. Just needs to put a coin in. Have coins?
In the action, selling 1 ounce gold bars to members online. So what's
No use just bumping these two together until something happens. No use for that.
There seems to be
Oh, it is a funnel, isn't it? So redesigned for a funnel.
Davis says inflation, political uncertainty, and international conflict can all drive up the price. It's cool since reaching record high, but Davis says more growth is possible.
Some folks are a little hesitant to buy once they've seen a little bit of run-up in prices.
That's it, that's as far as it can go.
Necessarily mean that prices have popped.
For those looking to sell, Davis said, do your due diligence by regularly checking buy and sell rates online and compare vendor prices.
They're going to fluctuate a little bit based on supply and demand.
Clay Wallen said you can make good cash from bracelets, rings, and old coins, and said there's no sense holding out in the hope of higher prices.
It doesn't matter what form gold
Let's go this way.
It's cash, it's money.
A modern day gold rush, so you don't waste your money. I'm John Mattis.
Let's go to the toilets. Make sure the lights are on.
Baseball fans and players have complained about the New Year's short since spring training.
Yeah, the league says it will order changes for
Bees.
the 25 season from Nike and the
Bees.
Nationals. Changes will include larger lettering for player names and making sure the tops and bottoms of gray
All right.
uniforms actually match. The league says it will also fix pants that are subject.
Exclamation point.
Nike has
Great.
also agreed to make changes so they
I woke the little shits up.
so much.
They're supposed to be inactive at night. But I swear bees freaking hate me. The little shits always try to stab me at first sight.
Don't change something that isn't
Gotta do something to get across to them.
Usually base out here, but I know there are the issues too with sliding into bases they were wrecked.
Okay.
So imagine doing that in front.
The funnel,
Let's see if the ladder issue, right?
and you need a funnel to put with something that can create smoke and blow it at the bees. Rusty surface. Oh, you can light a match there. I am too old and rusted. Well, I've done this trick before. I can use that light to light matches. Yeah, he smoked his last cigarette. Yeah, okay. Cork signage. Signs are just orders, spewed out by the man. You can't tell me what to do. Well, I guess they sometimes give you valuable information. Spare signs, I guess. Backpack. A backpack? Somebody left a backpack? An abandoned backpack.
It's 20 degrees cooler under the sunsetter. And the distinctive protection from powerful UV rays and sun glare.
For pricing starting at less than $1,000, transform your outdoor living space into a shady retreat. Your family will
You! It's got some food that's gone bad. That's responsible for injury. Stinky stuff. Shit's bound to attack wild animals. Attract wild animals. Stinky stuff at the moon. The moon with stinky stuff. Okay. And this is what? A smoke pump. Yeah, that's what I need. I gotta combine that. There's no accordion. Okay, that looks useful. Yeah. Combine that with the funnel. Looks like a damn. It's in the tip of my tongue. Right, an air pump. I think it belongs to a bee smoker. Yeah, there you go. Plants and flowers. I guess the ranger has a green thumb. Makes sense, I guess. Flowers. They look nice. That's it. So now I got combine that with that. Yeah. I just need some kind of container in the middle to burn stuff. A container in the middle to burn stuff. What is it? What kind of smoke? It's what kind of smoke do bees hate? What kind of smoke? Credit Karma. We're doing a new card. Fuck you.
Next on Scripture, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said Hamas has been presented with a generous...
What kind of smoke is used to... I think it
6 months after the October 7th attack.
What kind of is used to calm bees?
I shared it with you last week. I shared it with you again today. They're not so far.
Another state...
Smoke the way to call bees so that the beekeeper... They use a bee smoker, which is a device designed to produce smoke by smoldering virus fuel. The smoke serves two main purposes. Masking the bee sense of smell, triggering the bees, various materials, cotton fuel pellets, wood chips, untreated burlap, and untreated baling twine.
Good evening and welcome to Scripps News Live. I'm Chris Quinn in Atlanta.
And I'm Christian Bryant in D.C.
Remember that using smoke on bees is considered harmless? I thought it was a special kind of smoke.
And insisting that Israel must do more to increase humanitarian aid.
Twigs, huh? wood chips.
A day after
So I
President
guess it's any kind of
Biden
smoke.
had linked with
You
Israeli
know,
Prime
as long
Minister
as, well,
Benjamin
any
Netanyahu.
organic type of
President
smoke.
Biden once again stressed the need
Alright.
for Israel to protect civilians during
So now I gotta find
invasion
something,
of
a
the southern
container, and then
Gaza
something to
city
put
of
into the
Rafah.
container.
Now, correspondent Kaylee Bolt joining us live now. Kaylee, all these talks are happening as tensions over the
I can't burn flowers.
mount here in the U.S.
No, it's too
That
nasty.
is exactly right, President.
Yeah, so it's some
Biden.
maggots
The
even.
internal pressure here in the United States while
Flowers.
navigating the
They look
conflict
nice.
in the Middle East and keeping it from
Park
escalating
signage.
further. Secretary of State Antony Blinken today calling those efforts for
Well, that's all I can do here.
ceasefire the most effective way to deal with
Let's go back.
the humanitarian crisis. Now, the effort to pause that fighting to allow for the
And now we need to go
has been
this way.
going on for months, but this afternoon, the White House noted new progress
forest
in
path?
those talks. It was
Ah, it's gonna go.
focus of that phone call between President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the weekend.
tired.
The White House
So tired of this
noted
mess.
was expected to
I
see
never wanted
leaders
any of
of
this.
Qatar and Egypt
Now I'm
today
stuck
as
dealing with
key
a brat
mediators
that has no idea what I dragged her into.
called the hostage deal.
Maybe I should have just left her left her where I found her.
The White House today
Then for
once again
myself.
put the onus on Hamas.
She'd probably die though. Wow. Alone, not knowing.
Yesterday, that the president,
Shit, Graham.
the president,
Shit.
had with Prime Minister
All right.
Netanyahu, and the significant focus
So, okay, now we got
of that call was obviously on securing the release
nails on a pole.
of all hostages and paving the way to
That nail is an accident waiting to happen.
relief to the
A very
people.
pointy nail. Good for
And
making
today,
holes in stuff.
There has been new progress in talks. And
But
currently,
you need something
Poland
to
is
pry the
indeed
nails
on
off with.
course. There is a deal on the table, and they need to take it. We believe that
All right.
all efforts need to
Broken
be brought
tree
to
trunk.
bear to convince Hamas to accept
Weird to chop trees in a park. But I guess it's part of the maintenance. A chopped tree. A chopped tree.
On Rafah amid concerns of any potential ground invasion into that southern region of Gaza where so many
Minor cave.
from elsewhere in Gaza
As opposed to a major cave.
with officials noting they have
Oh, that's minor.
incredible plans that are
Okay,
still
minor
open,
cave.
to
Do I go
talk
to the minor cave?
officials
No.
on this. Now, Blinken is
There's the mine we came
to
from.
visit Israel after
Can't go back
visiting
now.
Saudi Arabia,
Not
meeting with
back
the
there.
leaders in
They
the
might
Middle
show up and
East today, where he
they might show up again. Ooh, the wolves? I have no idea how much time we have. We gotta keep moving it.
Is normalizing relations as these countries are focusing on the future of Gaza.
Okay, so now I need
two-state solution.
a container
Our Haley Bolt
to
live.
combine these two,
Haley, thank you.
right? Yeah, I just need some kind of container.
House Speaker Mike Johnson and the
In the middle of Burnstone.
are back on the Hill today.
A container.
On his return, Johnson will face the looming threat.
And I gotta figure out that stupid puzzle.
To pass a major foreign aid package garnered pushback.
I gotta figure out the stupid puzzle.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was among the opposing lawmakers. She said Johnson betrayed Republican voters and doubled down on her fact.
Okay,
It's not clear when or if a vote on this fate will happen.
and then the toilets only has these, and then the park entrance is nothing. Let's go back to the cabinet.
Safety Act has more than 60 co-sponsors across party lines.
And let's
That
see,
could make it easy to avoid filibustering.
a bicycle with a useless tire,
To protect kids on social media platforms. A
hanging
bipartisan bill was also introduced in the House that
Power
mostly mirrors the Senate proposal, but would only target high-impact platforms. Former President Trump and
I can barely see it, yada, 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 yada.
mend their differences.
You may recall the two-man exchange plenty of
Yada,
insults
yada,
on
yada.
Saturday morning. 3 people briefed on the meeting said DeSantis will work toward Trump's election. Spokesman for Trump and DeSantis did not shed any light on the meeting. By the way, DeSantis and Trump have said in the past they are not interested in running as a ticket, and it would be unconstitutional anyway since both men live in Florida.
A reminder that you can catch our new show, Trump on Trial, tonight. Each weeknight, we cut through the legalese to help you understand what's happening in political context. Break down all of former President Trump's trials. Trump on Trial, tonight at 7:30 Eastern.
Power box.
6 News.
Yes, that's fine. That makes this another kind of light
This drone
house.
footage shows extensive damage from a tornado in the
Spotlights
area
so
of
the
Oklahoma.
ranger
National Weather
can
Service says
check
it was an EF tornado.
the perimeter at
from
night. It's
136
not working.
to 165 miles per hour. The tornado destroyed and homes, overturned trucks,
Okay,
and people died in Oklahoma. A tornado in Sulphur, Oklahoma, blew roofs off homes in a 15-block radius. One person died from storm-related injuries at a sports bar.
Rangers Journal, clock. Let's look at the guitar again.
First news meteorologist Scott Withers is in Sulphur with a look at the damage there.
Something inside. Probably a guitar pick.
Across the plains, a weekend of destruction.
Some firewood.
Up to 165
Fire's doing all right. No more wood needed. The oil lamp. Use the oil lamp as a container.
Widespread.
But I got no more keep it using it. I'll just leave it here. Maybe it's still be useful.
There's nothing left.
How about
Early warnings and quick responses.
if I combine that? No, can't see it. Can't see that working. How about that?
Homes and businesses in the small town of Minden, Iowa. It was just one more than 100
About
over the weekend, stretching from
the
Nebraska.
piggy for a container?
There's
No.
very little left in the small town of Sulphur, Oklahoma, an hour southeast of Oklahoma City. Definitely the most damage since I've been here without seeing. But what I saw downtown.
Put that in there.
It's undone.
Use pump it.
Every building in downtown is damaged.
Yeah, this doesn't do any good.
Trees for the
Use something
windows.
like
We
that.
just done
It
it.
wouldn't be able to carry it around.
So, everything.
The governor declaring a disaster emergency, and at least 4 people were killed in the state. 1 fatality in Sulphur, 2 more deaths in neighboring
Those don't go
Oakville,
together.
including an infant.
I could see with the lightning flashes, see the actual
You could
rotation.
put them together and put them in camera.
Could see how big it was. It looked like a pretty decent sized storm.
Across the region, residents and business owners are starting to clean up.
So,
rebuild.
I guess I gotta figure out that
It is
stupid lock, huh?
tornadoes in an area known as Tornado Alley. That was Chris News meteorologist Scott Withers. Oklahoma's governor declared a state of emergency for a dozen counties. 22 tornadoes.
No, I want you to come outside.
Norman, Oklahoma alone. Look on this hour, construction is underway on a pier in Gaza, aiming to increase the flow of aid to Palestinians in need. We'll have the latest on the project after a short break. What would you do with an extra $20,000, $30,000, even $50,000 or more? Experience this. And that. Love this. If you're over 60 and own your home, you could pay off your existing mortgage, pay bills, credit cards, and medical care, even renovate or update the house. If you're over 60 and own your home, get the information you need to qualify.
Maybe it's not specific.
Tax-free cash you deserve.
Huh?
1-800-989-3540. That's 1-800-989-3540.
I mean, maybe it's not literal.
Their home's equity is their single biggest benefit.
Could be figuratively.
An investment you've been sitting on for years into tax-free cash right now, so you can
It could be figuratively.
escape to this, admire that, learn this. Call now to receive your free qualification and information guide. Call 1-800-989-3540. That's 1-800-989-3540.
Find a special expression.
Licensed data
You have to find clues for all across the street.
how to qualify, how fast you can get money, and how much cash you can get, and the many ways you can use your reverse mortgage money. Call
Treasurer.
989-3540 or go to reverseloan.tv. That's reverseloan.tv.
Blue foam of sugar.
Reverse mortgage to stay in the comfort and security of their family home.
Sing a jolly song.
No bank will take it away.
Jolly song, jolly flag, jolly Roger.
Stay that way. If you're over 60 and own your home, get the information you need to qualify and get the tax-free.
Jolly Roger, flag.
Call 1-800-989-3540. That's
Another clue with a whipple with giant pirate that died long ago. Pirate, cross and bones,
reverseloan.tv.
skull and bones.
1978 to 1921 Morgan silver dollar, a true American classic and one of the most iconic silver dollar coins in history. It has been over 100 years since the last Morgan silver dollar coin was.
He went in search of foods and found out that it's not made of cheese, but in another way.
That's right. You could own a full pound of 1878 to 1921 classic American Morgan silver dollar coins, all in very good.
You might need to use something on the backpack?
Extended marks, guarantee called
No, this is supposed to be for the.
to secure collector-grade U.S. Morgan
See it another way. Well, the same reason the back. Follows this part. So the part.
everywhere called 1-800-969-0. To secure your full pound bag of Morgan silver dollar coins before they're gone. Call 1-800-969-0689 now for your 2023 Morgan silver dollars.
Students at colleges across the country.
Okay,
Israel's war has got from outstanding demonstrators outside of the cabinets on dozens of schools. This started with
treasure.
University. You can see it has now spread to campuses across the U.S. About 600 people have been arrested on at least
Flag, skull and bones, and the heart.
Correspondent Alex Miller is with us now from Columbia University. Alex, university leadership set a 2 p.m. deadline for protesters to clear out the risks. Protesters are still there. What's the scene like right now?
Yep. There's a treasure, right?
Miller in New York. Once we get the audio situation figured out, we'll be right back with Alex a little later in the show. Later tonight, our Outreach in Georgia continues the conversation on campus protests. It's on our new show, America Tonight. It premieres at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here. Chris News, join Marisa as she tracks the big stories tonight that everyone will be talking about tomorrow.
U.S.-led effort is underway to build a shipping pier to increase the flow of aid into Gaza. Satellite images show a U.S. Navy ship is offshore building the pier that's expected to be done next month. The pier will allow ships from Cyprus to transport aid to Gaza that will then be distributed. International correspondent Jason Lee joins us live now with more. And Jason, what are the security concerns surrounding this project?
About everything having to do with pirates. And fire things have to do with pirates.
Protecting airspace. But the mission itself is worth the risk because there's so many options you need help right now. Getting the beach ready. The newly released video from Israel Defense Forces, trucks and bulldozers cleared away for a humanitarian aid distribution center just southwest of Gaza City. U.S. ships operating near Gaza include the Benvenidas, based in Newport Beach, Virginia, and U.S. Army vessel Master Jr., based in Fort Eustis, Virginia. And military statements command ships Romo and Lopez are headed there as well. The U.S. military has an acronym for the Fort Interacting JLOTS, which stands for Joint Logistics Over the Shore Capability.
Want to turn them off? Try exploring it now. You gotta turn them all off? But I have to keep them off. Alright, let's go turn them off.
Non-Americans will transport the aid off the causeway. Tasked with deployment, soldiers from the Army 7th Transportation Brigade, based in Fort Eustis, Virginia, and sailors from Naval Beach Group 1, based in Coronado, California. Critics are concerned, especially after a mortar shell landed in the area last week, that the mission puts U.S. soldiers, sailors, and contractors in a vulnerable position.
Yada.
Operations are now visible by satellite for what a senior U.S. military official anticipates will be 90 truckloads of food and medicine arriving here by per day, beginning sometime in May, and later ramping up.
So I'm gonna leave that light on.
50 truckloads.
Alright.
This aid is going to arrive, but it's going to go north because that area was cut off largely
from humanitarian aid, and there are tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who are starving there right now. It's the urgency of this mission, and aid groups say this is not the ideal way to do it. It'd be better if you get more trucks in, but that bottleneck hasn't gone away, and people are starving.
Right, and your package said 90 truckloads by
Then to go explore.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually 90 truckloads by sea per day.
Right.
That aid is very much needed in the area.
Turn all the lights, park lights on, and then off. Try exploring it now.
2.2 million are on the edge of starvation.
Try exploring it now.
You understand why this is
Okay, exploring the park now, I guess. Okay.
Still ahead on Sports News Live, Congress is taking action on a problem that's plaguing airports nationwide. The new funding to try to add to the ranks of air traffic controllers. But first, Game, Set, Match. The film Challengers had a big debut at the box office.
Okay.
We'll tell you why the film is getting so much buzz. Keep it here. You're watching Sports News Live.
Sports News. Guess the debrief. Starting at 7. Then at 8. Get us on the headlines. With America to money. And at 9. It's Sports News Live. Explore the stories that deserve the deeper conversation in Sports News.
Okay.
The Scripps News Line is a different kind of nightly news show because some stories really deserve a deeper conversation.
Scripps News Line tonight. Scripps News.
At Consumer Cellular, we're all about transparency. We deliver premium wireless coverage for up to half of what the largest carriers charge. How do we do it? I'll show you.
Where's the park ranger in all this? A glowing symbol.
Tell them whatever you want. We don't actually own this
Heat
now.
you up when the lights are off.
We deliver the exact same coverage as the largest carriers.
A symbol of drone in glow-in-the-dark ink.
Someone else maintains that great nationwide 5G network.
A symbol of drone in glow. What does the symbol look like? Looks like a crab.
What about 100% US based
Ah, so that's what I gotta look. Okay. There's a crab.
Easy switch. You can call and talk to a real person in Arizona. Click the name here.
I'm definitely a real person.
So that's what I gotta do. I gotta go look for the glow-in-the-dark stuff, huh?
Okay, so it's clear. Consumer Cellular offers amazing 5G coverage, backed up by incredible service. That wouldn't mean much without super low. Community network, which is the largest carriers. But guess what? A opinion person can't see it anymore. We got the latest phones, but if you want to keep the phone the number you already got, that's fine too. There's no contract, you pay nothing up front, and activation is free.
I don't see no glow-in-the-dark stuff either. Big mossy rock.
And for a limited time, new customers get their second month free. Call 1-800-710-3613.
We'll check out the toilets.
Visit consumercellular.com today.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all we do.
We'll check out the toilets.
People have mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, thousands with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them against those responsible. We have local offices throughout the U.S. Mesothelioma really is all we do, and there is no risk to you. Let us put a plan in place for you and your family. All men. Call us at 800-642.
Okay, let's try lighting the match. Only have one match left. Thank you. Gotta make it count.
Lawsuits are still happening at campuses across the country, including Columbia University in New
So
York.
a crap.
National political correspondent Alex Miller. Alex, we know there was a deadline for protest.
Correct.
That deadline has since passed. So what's the scene looking like right now?
And we are over 3 hours since students were supposed to clear out of Columbia's broad area where the encampments have been set up for nearly a week. They have not yet moved, and Columbia's administration officials are trying to force them to move without bringing force in. They say they go on an audio-only that they have already students may say they know who the students are that are in the encampments by the fact that many of
I would go through a whole kilometer of poison ivy and getting stung by those stabby, happy assholes. They probably stab me in the eye and I die blind, but they laugh all over my red, bubbling corpse. Nature hates me.
Back over this way. This whole area was busy with protesters that are not students because they're not supposed to be
You put bees in a public park.
Unable to come to an agreement, university officials and the students, they had tried
Well, nothing
for the
here.
last 2 days, and that's really what prompted what we're seeing now. The reason we are outside right now is because President
Said something about the moon, so I guess I gotta go look at the moon again.
with the time in there, most students in the encampment are not talking to press. They're directing people inside to talk to their media liaisons, talking with some Israeli students on campus who have decided to exercise that remote option. They don't feel safe enough to come to school right now. But there are others that don't really have a choice.
An anchor.
On campus, they have
Glowing symbol.
meal plans, so they're still coming to campus.
Looks like a child's drawing.
Or not, that's not necessarily the case.
A drawing made with glow-in-the-dark ink.
We walk to the other side of campus. There's a lot
Okay,
of
crab, anchor.
on either side of 114th, 115th Street where we are right now. That side is a lot harder. You have to show a campus ID to be able to step foot on campus. So right now it is relatively calm and things have started to thin out around
Minor
here.
cave.
But there's still
Is that a glitch? I can't believe this got a glitch in it. Look at it. Glowing symbol.
Live in New York, Alex, many thanks for that live.
How come there's a glowing symbol here but not over there?
Negotiators agreed on a $105 billion bill designed to improve safety of air travel. Comes after a series of close calls between planes at U.S. airports.
There's no glowing symbols
The
here.
bill will be used to increase the number of air traffic controllers and will also require the FAA to use new technology
drawing.
designed to prevent collisions between planes on runways. The airline industry continues to face an ongoing shortage of air
Okay,
traffic
a
controllers,
pirate.
and this is leading to fatigue, which can lead to incidents. A program
With
at
hearts.
Utah State University is hoping to offer solutions by training students to be air traffic controllers.
Hearts?
One professor
The hearts is the
says it will be a much needed relief.
In my whole career, I can't name a time that
These don't mean anything. Okay, heart.
We've always been undermanned.
There are currently
Alright.
1,000 fewer air
So I got
traffic
3, I need one more.
than there were 10 years ago.
So, let's go look at the moon.
And or as much as 10 hours a day.
The Biden administration said this free
Ah!
was a hit.
What happened?
Came in under
No, not the
budget,
knees.
rave reviews from users. Nearly 141,000
My knees can't take much more of this.
using the direct file software. Whether
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Sprint,
I'm going to die going up those stairs. So tired. I swear I'm gonna go crazy from exhaustion.
Software allows taxpayers to file directly to the
Yeah.
government for free. Americans spend more than $200 on average filing taxes. Challenger served up a big payday.
Look at the moon.
Zendaya earned $15 million at the domestic box office.
Where's the moon?
This has been regarded as a very
Dark
serious
sky,
film, but
on
it is
drop.
a themed romantic drama.
I don't see the moon. What happened to the moon?
Ahead of the summer blockbuster.
Is the moon here?
Many moviegoers said Challenger stars Zendaya.
She has dark stars in her face and long hair that's the color of trees. That's what the kid said, right?
By industry standards, is expected to keep growing thanks to word of mouth and social media.
Power box. Power box.
The film is being distributed
Power
by
box.
Amazon MGM Studios, which means it'll make its
Long
debut
drop.
on Prime Video at some point. There's no set date yet, but Amazon typically gives movies at least a month in theaters.
That's really a long drop.
Streaming.
If something or
And I
someone
think
dropped
that is
from here,
about all we can
it
show.
would be bye-bye for sure.
That movie.
Who doesn't love Zendaya?
I think I'm not scared of heights.
Who doesn't love Zendaya? I mean, a steamy romantic drama is involved. I'm looking forward to going tonight. Moving along, malls are racing to reinvent themselves as food courts fall out of favor with them.
Well,
Yeah, the change is largely due to the pandemic as well as overbuilding
I got 3 symbols.
for discount and online shopping. Mall burger joints and
Let's see.
restaurants are now being replaced by sushi conveyor belts.
So it would be the heart
and Korean barbecue, just to name a few.
And then either the
concepts.
crab
But many of the
or
older
the
target
anchor.
stores and name brand restaurant chains like Chili's and Applebee's have also
The
left.
heart
Now, modern
the
malls
anchor.
have become all about regional restaurant chains with a wider selection of global cuisines. Christian, I don't know about you, I'm digging it. I love
heart. I would find the heart first.
I can't do.
And then I went left, I would find the crab. Went right, I would find the anchor.
And shout out from North Carolina, the Four Seasons Mall. But truly, they have to do a lot more to get me in there because already, any time that I'm spending in a mall is already too much time for me.
I do love a lot of the malls on the West Coast. They're now converting
Go
into
exploring, he said.
gathering hubs. So, Christopher mentioned this earlier. Sometimes you got your job.
Go exploring.
You also got your workout facility, plus the restaurant, plus other places you want to shop. So, more of that, please. I would like that. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us.
We next this out, yeah.
I'm Chris Lynn, alongside Christian Bryan.
The moon.
Yeah, the audience doing this right now. Your local programming is up next. And check us out on ScriptsNews.com.
If you're staying with us, there's more news coming your way right here on Scripts News Live.
Alright, so it would be
This is the
heart,
anti-aging serum
crab,
Chabula serum
and anchor.
It targets 5 signs of aging.
I guess this doesn't go in. Nope.
I used to think all doctors were the same. Then I switched. No, you see, this isn't your typical doctor's office. Instead of bringing around for me to get sick, they focus on keeping me healthy and feeling good. Still got it. That's it, right?
Nope.
And the best part, everyone who wants to be healthy is experienced from people of my age.
Do I have to do them in order?
With a focus on keeping you healthy, so don't wait. Call today.
Your people need to know we do fashion.
Heart, crab, anchor.
This guy takes all the notes, so when confidence all eyes on me, and I never rush out.
Heart, crab, anchor. Heart, crab, anchor.
Very good.
Longer appointment time includes same day and next day flight.
Heart,
Getting the care you need has never been easier because our team members work together to handle all your healthcare needs.
And you all this because schools. They even got a volume network and health history. So switch over there. Easy, and you can keep living your life your way.
Dental City Health, we specialize in caring for older adults.
Order of the symbols is hidden in the story written by the Barclay. Order of the symbols.
Primary care providers carry the AARP name.
Order of the symbols.
So let's come to it. Means I know.
Order of the symbols.
So simple.
That's why they work in the dark.
Order of the symbols.
Your business easy.
Order of the symbols. In the story. Okay, so the heart was last thing. Okay. Order of the symbols. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if the order of the symbols, it would be the hearts last. Alright. Tongue is not made of cheese, but it's sticky. Anyway. In another way. A giant broken wooden leg of a giant pirate that died
about 1,000 arrests.
No one cares.
College campuses across the country related to the economic monster. Students continue to defy administration demands to clear on-campus encampments. Protesters are digging into their demands for their universities to cut financial ties with Israel. Administrators face mounting pressure to
Okay, and how about treasure?
National correspondent James Packer joining us live from the University of California in Los Angeles. James, physical altercations on campus there last week, still very much.
When looking at who found the sugar, how would you know that he found a missing piece?
Yeah, that's good. UCLA, a small one that happened a short time ago between.
Sang a song and went looking.
I'll just show you. I mean, this is the encampment as it stands.
At the blue fountain of sugar. Ah!
The encampment with these tents.
By the bees. By the bees. Okay.
Visibility between the encampment and the
blue fountain. What is the blue fountain of sugar?
A lot of programs really demonstrators.
The bees. What the bees have to do with the blue fountain of sugar?
Thanks to tens of thousands of dollars of donations that came in to go fund it over the weekend.
So treasure.
Organizers were putting together.
Blue fountain of sugar.
UCLA, whether they plan on putting a timeline on this, we got the number of questions about whether they're involved LAPD, whether they're monitoring for.
But then you find another group by giant programs. Oh, the fallen tree. The fallen tree is where the anchor was.
We saw tons yesterday. Not as many people are showing today. Today is less about a show of force, more about they say.
There's the food, banana, nut, and cheese was eaten by the backpack.
And I spoke to that guy who raised all that money over the weekend.
Backpack.
We are pro-Palestinian. This is a pro-Palestinian rally. We want peace and freedom for Palestinians.
And then I'm looking better. But by first getting a better look up in the crow's nest and following his heart. The crow's nest could be the tower.
Emotional scene. James Packer live in Los Angeles. James, thank you.
Spread all across the seeds.
As millions of graduating seniors get ready to end their college experiences, campus protests have
Then Kipman went to find a special treasure. To do that, he had to find clues spread all across the seeds.
Due to the pandemic, those celebrations in person.
We found a sugar, that's the bees, where the bees are at. I'll find a clue there.
And host of the Daily Helping podcast.
Yeah, but the falling tree is another one.
College experience, it was not remote. There was no pandemic.
And the backpack is another one.
About this age group's mental and emotional health. With this all being part of their college experience.
First getting.
When you look at the context of where this age group is sitting right now from a mental health standpoint, what we've seen is that recently therapists working with the treasure are talking 18 to 24-ish.
The bees.
Over 75% of that population
the fallen tree.
Significant anxiety or depression. So in many respects,
and the backpack.
You lost the human contact. Now there's geopolitical tension.
And the backpack. All right.
In the world, and fearful that they're going to potentially lose their jobs, social nutrition, intelligence anyway. So it's an extraordinarily stressful time to be a graduating senior in colleges across the country.
Go to clock.
Dr. Schuster, it seems like the class of
1977
can't catch a break with all of their big moments taken from them. I mean, there's fear of missing out, and then there's this, which seems to have compounded prices on top of compounded prices. What impact would this have on this class in the long term?
For the clock.
I think it's like anything else, right? If you miss your prom, you're upset about it in the moment. But as you go forward in time, the further you get from that, the less impactful that becomes. So
what's really critical for this generation as they enter the workforce is to find a place of employment or a profession that brings them fulfillment. Not so much that they're hunting the dollars, but something that is going to bring them joy, something they would do for free and find a way to make fun from it. Because you're right, when you mention all the things going on in the world, and the world's not going to get any saner, the world's not going to get any safer, finding things that you greatly enjoy serve as a buffer to help mitigate the emotional distress caused by what's going on in society.
Many of them will adopt their first adult job in the next few months. With what this class has already gone through, how could this impact them in the workforce?
I think it's going to be a two-way street where they're going to come into the workforce, not necessarily knowing ahead of them. It's also going to be
and over here.
This particular group of graduating seniors has been through more adversity than the average group. You see it.
The blue fountain
and it's going to be paramount that
of
the
sugar.
communication companies and the HR departments are
The blue fountain of sugar is this right here, right?
employees that they need. Because it's for an employer, it's certainly less expensive to help
the blue fountain of sugar. It's where the crab is at.
A higher degree of retention when you're able to keep your employees happy. So that's going to be pretty important.
All right.
Dr. Schuster, I've already been writing down a few notes here about things that you suggest. You mentioned finding a place of employment that brings joy as something that this class can do as they head into the workforce. What other tips do you have for these students and their families as they are again forced to pivot and potentially miss their
Blue fountain of sugar. So that would be the crab.
One of the things that I would say is to understand
when singing a song by the blue fountain of sugar,
I would often talk about in a clinical setting is
found another clip.
Your place being having an internal locus of control. That is, you can control how you treat people,
which was the crab.
how you can react to certain things, what kind of clothes you're going to wear, are you going to take an umbrella out of the house that day? These are things you can control. Every world around you is something that you can't control. You can't control if there are going to be violent protests on your campus. You can't control a stock market crash. You can't control
the crab, the treasure crab,
you can't control geopolitical tension. So
anchor,
understanding
and the stinky. Stinky is what?
You can deal with it. You can directly address it. There's other things that you just can't.
Stinky is what?
Dr. Richard
Schuster's not there.
Understanding your place in the world.
These are here.
I didn't know what to expect out of this conversation, but I'm already taking away a good few gems to help me feel a little better about myself. So thank you so much, Doctor. We appreciate your time.
Stinky backpack.
Louisiana's governor and attorney general filed a lawsuit today targeting the Biden administration over its updated Title IX rules. Texas and Alabama also filed lawsuits over the rules. The change announced earlier this month to LGBTQ plus and transgender students. It clarifies their right to go by
Don't want to get stung.
bathrooms aligning with their gender identity. But critics say the administration's move is an improper revision.
The treasure,
Louisiana's education secretary said the rules are only meant to protect, quote, biological women from discrimination, and told school officials statewide to ignore the directive.
I've already shared with you last week.
the treasure, the crab, the anchor.
Allow this process, this legal process to unfold. Rely on our office if you need support. But do not comply with these radical rules from the Biden administration.
Other leaders, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Oklahoma's Kevin Stitt, have said their states will not comply with the updated rules. DeSantis said in a video last week, quote, Florida rejects President Biden's attempts to
Here's the heart. The heart
and
is.
he promised to fight back. The regulation is expected to take effect on August 1st.
Silicon Scripture is live, an off-duty emergency dispatcher is praised for her quick thinking after she was in the right place at the right time.
There were so many times throughout the morning where I could have been in
Why are the bees by the toilet?
to each counting.
Why the bees look this way?
Saved a man's life all during
It's flowers.
And folks, as always, we want to hear from you. Also, Description News Bureau hotline. I've got for you studio tickets. Toll free at 1-833 for scripts. That's 1-833-472-7477. You can share your comments and story ideas with us anytime.
Have you called for your checkup, your Medicare benefits checkup?
Okay,
Your free Medicare benefits
the treasurer.
checkup? Now, call for yours. Did you know there's a special Medicare enrollment period if you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare? You may be eligible for a special enrollment period. Call the number on your screen now for your free Medicare benefits checkup.
Enrollment in a Medicare Part C plan, also known as Medicare Advantage, is not automatic. Call for your free Medicare benefits checkup.
Do you know about Medicare Part C plans? Are you confused about what a Medicare Part C plan covers? Call for your free Medicare benefits checkup. Call 800-647-5690.
Original Medicare is made up of Parts A and B. Part A covers hospital stays, and Part B covers things like doctor's visits. A Medicare Part C plan could help you save money and may include extra benefits. Call for your free Medicare benefits checkup. A licensed insurance agent can answer your questions, check if you're eligible for a special enrollment period, and help you see what plans and benefits are available. Call the number on your screen now for your free Medicare benefits checkup.
Now is the time to call for your free Medicare benefits checkup.
Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country. Call for your free Medicare benefits checkup.
Enrollment in a Medicare Part C plan is not automatic. Are you confused about what a Medicare Part C plan covers? Did you lose your coverage? Have you moved? Did you recently turn 65? Call for your free Medicare benefits checkup and speak to a licensed insurance agent who can answer your questions, check your eligibility, and help you understand your options and see what plans and benefits are available to you in your area. Call 800-647-5690.
Have you called for your checkup, your Medicare benefits checkup, your free
Let's turn everything else back on. How's that?
800-647-5690. The call and Medicare benefits checkup are absolutely free and there's no obligation. Call 800-647-5690. That's 800-647-5690. 800-647-5690.
Before they became a private baby, so they started taking Super Beats, and I said, wow, Super Beats is a game changer. It's giving me energy, blood pressure support that I need,
Circulation, heart health, and life. Done. I just love it.
For me, should support supplements to the test. And today, we have over 80,000 five-star ratings and reviews. You're trusted by over 120 growing college proteins. Super Beats is the only #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended meat brand for heart health support.
It helps dilate blood vessels. It helps increase my circulation. It's having a beneficial effect on my heart and my energy. It makes me healthier.
My breakfast is almost, I can't keep up with you.
Here's Blue Fountain.
And I said, Super Beats.
You get a 3-month supply, plus free shipping and a 90-day money-back guarantee on all bundles. Exclusively when you call or visit superbeats.com.
Folks, a man on most abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy is set to take effect Wednesday in Florida.
After that, they have to travel to Virginia, or even further, they have the procedure. Right now, the state allows up to 15 weeks of pregnancy. It became a destination for people from surrounding states with more strict abortion laws. After Wednesday,
You don't want to dig through garbage.
for 15 weeks for pregnancies resulting from rape, incest, human trafficking, or to save the life of the mother. This November, Florida voters will decide on an abortion measure to allow the procedure up to 20 weeks of pregnancy.
Most teens deny they are suffering. We found about 1/3 of teens with depression who self-harm or die by suicide denied activists days or weeks. The study published in the Medical Journal surveyed about 1,700 teens with depression. They were between 13 and 17 years old. Those who had an inpatient mental health experience were more likely to deny how they felt. Likelihood is even higher for teens who were screened and
A lot of people struggle with anxiety and depression, maybe qualified as mental illness. Whatever the case, it can be difficult to figure out when you need to see a doctor because of your mental health. Dr. J. Lee
Can't go back there now.
Physicians says routine doctor visits can be critical in those cases.
Gotta keep moving on. An anchor and a crab.
Dr. Lee says
An
persistent
anchor
feelings
and a
of
crab.
sadness, irritation, trouble sleeping, and unending worry are all indications to seek help. So are feelings of guilt, feeling tired all the time, and thoughts of death or suicide. The sooner you get a reference from a doctor, the sooner you can get help. You can also reach out anytime to the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988. A woman in Utah is in the right place at the right time. Administering CPR during a morning run.
There is the rule of Scripture, Salt Lake City.
You might know the feeling. You sign up for a workout, it gets to the morning of, and
Alright, let's turn off the lights. Well, let's read this first.
I was like, I think I want you to stay in bed. But Saturday morning, instead of listening to part of her disease, she got up to run Washington City's Cosby 5K. There was this 8%
Daddy wanted to find a special treasure.
and they started to walk.
To do that, he had to find the clues spread all across the sea.
Giving him props.
A treasure.
He's older and he's just killing it up this hill.
For a month, when he started to walk, Janessa was going to start running and pass him.
So Captain sing a song when looking at the blue fountain of sugar, he howled with joy as he found the missing piece.
As she looked up, she saw him fall.
Blue fountain of sugar, he howled as he found the missing piece. That's the crab.
It was super emotional.
But a blue fountain of sugar.
This really overtook me to where,
Okay.
you know, I'm just congratulating.
But then he found another clue by John Wooden Leg, pirate, not long ago, fallen tree, the anchor.
Bystander was able to help Fred regain consciousness.
I'm emotional about it. I think she really saved my life.
There were times throughout the morning where I could have been in a
He even went to the moon and searched for clues, and he found out that it's not made of cheese, but it is stinky, but in another way.
For observation. Doctors don't know
He even went to the moon
but he's wearing a heart
and searched for clues.
for the next few weeks.
Clues. He even went to the moon and searched for clues. Okay.
Usually, with
Found a
CPR,
stinky in another way. Okay, there's a stinky backpack.
Janessa credits her nearly 15 years of experience as a 911 dispatcher and her CPR training.
But how did Captain Daddy find all these places?
I believe
Well, the same way all pirates do. By first getting a better look up in the crow's nest and following his heart.
But also to help educate everyone around us.
Following its heart.
More review on the CPR so I can help somebody in the future maybe too. Janessa,
By first getting a better look up in the crow's nest and following its heart.
Right time, right things to carry the rule, but
Following its
Next on
heart.
Scripps News Live, the New York community comes together to raise money to
Following its heart.
This alligator, a fundraiser now to bring Albert home, and just how much the organizers brought in. But first, as we had to break, a friendly reminder to follow us on social media. You can find us at Scripps News on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
All right.
Take looks. We're back after the Script commercial break. Start to pay attention to the rates.
Following its heart. Getting a better view in the crow's nest and following its heart. A calendar? You believe it's already 19 minutes past.
So that's how they're growing so fast. They're hiring freelancers. Look at them doing AI experts.
grow your business with freelance AI. I'm Jonathan Lawson. If you're 1585, I have an important message about security. Write down the number so you can call when I finish. The line I want to talk to you about isn't one. This is
life
Who's
insurance.
this?
A rate. And once you're insured, your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. Many policies you see them.
Let me see.
Lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn. All this number to learn more. This plan was designed with a rate lock for people on a fixed income who want life insurance that fits their budget and is simple. Coverage options start at $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. Now, your rate will be locked in for life. It will never increase, guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never be canceled as long as you pay your premiums, guaranteed. And your acceptance is guaranteed, with no health questions. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Offer your information kit and read about this rate lock for yourself. You'll also get a free beneficiary plan. No. Then decide. Think about the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Call this number now.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record important information, and it's yours free.
Can you hear me now?
So don't wait. Call 1-800-440-9900 for your free information. That's 1-800-440-9900. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-440-9900. That's 1-800-440-9900. So call now.
Rebound.
You can't hear me?
Resale marketplace.
No?
For detail, where every piece is carefully vetted by our expert.
Can you hear me?
Rebound. Get 10%
Can you
off your first
hear
purchase
me?
with Rebound TV.
A New York community came together to raise money for a man who decided to bring his pet alligator home.
It's a tale as old as time.
Can you hear me?
It's 11 feet long. Was taken from his owner's home last month.
Turning captions on in English.
Effort to get the gator back.
What's it? Text? I want text.
This is a great problem.
No, I don't hear you.
Yes, I have met him, as have my kids. There is no reason that he shouldn't have Albert.
Albert the alligator has hundreds of allies in Hamburg.
We love Tony, we feel so good.
That's all you gotta do? Come on, I'm doing a streaming here.
Tony Caballero's 11-foot, 750-pound pet alligator was seized from his home in Hamburg by the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, in part because Caballero's license to own the gator expired 2020. Every day to get his pet of over 30 years back, and his friend in Dunwidowson tell me.
Why was this something that you wanted to put on? I feel for help. It's thrown in the back of a van and then whisked away, and they won't tell them
No,
where.
can't hear you.
Razor and brings.
Can you hear me?
Hold the DEC accountable.
Together, the two of them hosted an event to help with Tony's need and trying to bring the alligator back to his house. Over 400 people attended Sunday's event at the U Post 14 night, raising over $10,000 on admission alone, before counting additional support from the several basket raffles.
Thank you so much. You really give it
A gesture that Tony tells me he that his friends and surrounding community members would do.
Actually, I'm fine, but it shouldn't be on me. They're the one that caused this, so everybody's helping me out. It means the world to me.
2 weeks ago, Basil Sagos, the former DEC commissioner, told us that safety has to be the #1 priority.
It pulls on the heartstrings always, but the law and the regulations are clear. If there's an individual who's making.
Anyway, so where was I?
We need to step in and create that safe situation for the public.
But Tony holds that his pet was never dangerous, and he hasn't lost hope in getting the gator back and finding out where it's.
Oh yeah, I was trying to find out what's going on.
Hey Wendy, that gift of a story was brought to us by Derek High with Scripps News Buffalo.
So,
Baseball is getting ready to make a major
treasure, crab, anchor. And then the last one, I can't figure it out.
Smaller, the back jerseys and mismatched gray top. Players and fans slammed the redesign. The new pants were see-through, according to a memo from the MLB Association. Big last start in 2025.
Why is that a power box? That looks more like a fucking telescope.
Manufactured the 2024 look for the union said the company has been difficult conversations and asking for feedback.
Gabby Douglas is back, folks. The three-time Olympic gold medalist returned to competitive gymnastics.
How do I get out of here?
It follows an 8-year break in her career. Douglas is working to compete at the Paris Olympics this summer. Her last competitive stage was during the 2016 Rio Olympics, where the U.S. team won gold.
Truly inspirational. I am so glad to see her back. Thanks again for spending some time with us tonight. I'm Chris Witt.
Coming up in our next hour, 2 former political rivals appear to be making peace. Why Donald Trump now meeting with Ron DeSantis after a highly contentious primary season? From 2 political analysts,
Power box. Why you got a power box? Shouldn't that be like a telescope? Is that spotlight? Yeah, it's a spotlight. There's another kind of lighthouse. A spotlight so the ranger can check out the perimeter at night. It's not working. It's not working.
How do we do it? I'll show you. But you have to promise not to tell anyone. I'm just kidding. Tell whoever you want.
It's not working.
We don't actually own these towers. You just can't use them. We don't live in the exact same
It's a long drop.
and save you money. And while someone else maintains that great nationwide 5G network, you get more time to focus on something else. You. Say hello. U.S. Space Customer Service Call Center. If you need help, make the easy switch. You can call and talk to a real person in Arizona. We can end you.
See you in hell. Stink. Stink.
Okay, so it's clear. Consumer Cellular offers amazing 5G coverage, backed up by incredible service. That wouldn't be much without Super Bowl. European Origin is one of the largest carriers for the touch phone. A payment version can see.
Oh, did I turn it off again?
Latest phones. But if you want to keep the phone number you already got, that's fine too. There's no contract, you pay nothing up front, and activation is free. Just give us a call.
And for a limited time, the customers get their medical 1-800-713-3643. Find us on Target or visit consumercellular.com to switch today. Oh, the time is way close. We focus on all the things we can do, but how about you can do a lot of things? Things that take a lot of things. Some things. Things that really good. Things that are awesome.
Not working.
Every well take care of us, focusing on the things on hand with you. It's that research. It's a cool plan, personalized to you. So discover when you are talking to you. Try to that.
Coming up on the race, first they were friends, then better foes, now back to besties again. What topic does Donald Trump want to stand this weekend reconciliation? And which man needs the other?
We've had invasion over the past 30 years. 3 years ago, we did the most secure border in history.
Is it Trump? Donald Trump has been from the beginning. Illegal immigration out of control at our EU borders. But our Democrats are starting to believe it. I hope that happened back. And I have. And he calls himself the most pro-union president in history. Already scoring nearly all major endorsements. But the Joe Biden bank union delivers. This November, all that and a lot more trust now. Right?
Washington.
Not exactly either.
Let's start things off tonight with our race roundup.
So, two, one time Republican President Rifle on immediately waiting forces, former President Donald Trump, emergency meeting yesterday in Florida with Governor Ron DeSantis. And that's what they discussed. The conversation was reportedly centered on money, specifically tax on disputes happening in his donor network on behalf of the Trump campaign. The presumptive GOP nominee had lagged behind President Biden's efforts on fundraising. This was the first time the two men had talked in months, and we will have much more energy in the future.
There's a spotlight. Spotlight is aimed that way.
One in Wisconsin, the other, Michigan, 2 Alabama states. As a brand new CBS Good Live
Spotlight is aimed that way.
Michigan, they trailed Trump by 1 point in Wisconsin. So this will be kind of a dead heat here. Trump is also putting a next
And let's see. So the spotlight would be over here.
On Wednesday, Williams made campaign was at Chippewa here in Washington, D.C. On Thursday, he's heading to Wilmington, North Carolina. And that state could be a competitive one this election cycle. While there, he's expected to have an infrastructure plan and how it's generated highly taxes.
President Biden got some digs at his predecessor and at himself Saturday night.
King of Rome, yada yada yada. Story of Romulus and Remus, the twin brothers, she wolf, yada yada. That's Romulus guy. All remember from him was whether give us a name women. It was all his fault. Great God, quick after I gotta stop reading and get moving.
Trump's emotional age.
Romulus National Park. Paper drawing.
Well, I feel great. I really feel great. I'm campaigning all over the country. Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina.
Follow its heart. Follow its heart.
He also pokes fun at Trump's legal troubles, asking the audience, quote, "Can we just acknowledge how refreshing it is to see a president of the United States at an event that doesn't begin, saying, all rise." The former president responded to that online saying the dinner was really...
What do they call them? What kind of triangles are those? An equilateral, control equal, obtuse triangles, two obtuse triangles. These look like equilaterals to me.
President 49 to 43%. President Biden, that's a 2-point dip from the previous Janet poll. That same survey, 61% of Americans said they see President Biden's performance as a failure, while 55% of Americans see the Trump presidency as a success.
One of the wild cards in the 2024 race said he could be either Trump or Biden, but not both at the same time. At a rally in New York over the weekend, independent candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. told the crowd that his campaign conducted its own polling, showing him winning a one-on-one against either.
I think I made a mistake when I thought I sweated those misspelled words before. I'll just reread those sections again.
Social media, RFK is also responding to new record attacks from Donald Trump calling him a radical.
Yeah, I didn't find any of them. Sorry about that.
When frightened men take the
Yeah, no problem.
they risk descending into vitriol, which makes them sound unhinged. He also challenged Trump to a debate. Trump's fears for attacks against Kennedy commented, involving Joe Biden.
And another likely factor in this
Try the flag, I guess.
Today, administrators at the
Hearts.
epicenter of these protests, Columbia University,
For Captain Daddy.
student demonstrators,
Captain Daddy!
camping on the school block or face suspension. The school set an afternoon deadline that came and went with the students refusing to budge. Columbia officials say they've begun suspending students. One student leader said that won't end the protest.
Knowing Columbia students today and that and maybe, but
The hearts?
I have a feeling that students will
Pirate.
either reroute or continue in a different way.
You can now add Dr. Jill Stein's name.
A clue. Lines that add together. What?
The Green Party presidential
Lines that add together.
Washington with St. Louis, Stein says she was trying to help mediate a settlement between
Lines that add together.
but she said we should have it right here, and that's when she
shared this morning with one yesterday. Says things are just
Yeah, don't point that together. Let's put them that
In a
way.
very vicious way. I was assaulted by several police with a bicycle using the handlebars of the ram against several of us, brutalizing, scary experience aspects of militarized
Lines
police.
that add
It was as if
together.
riot police were sent in to create a riot where there was no riot.
While the protests continue to spread, the White House Secretary of State Antony Blinken is now in Saudi Arabia holding talks with regional leaders. President Biden has also talked at length yesterday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, cautioning him against a raid on Rafah in southern Lebanon.
News White House correspondent Haley Wolf joins us live now from the White House with more. Haley, all
Stinky
these
and
talks are
heart.
happening as these
Crow's nest. Okay. The hearts are near the crow's nest. Okay. So the stinky, where's the stinky at?
Internal pressures here in the United States, with keeping the conflict from expanding further in the Middle East. Today, the White House
Stinky is here.
making new progress in the efforts to secure a ceasefire deal to allow for
Part
the release of
signage.
hostages, something that they have pushed
First
for
signs, I guess.
for months. Amid the ongoing diplomatic efforts, as Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the Middle East, the White House expected President Biden to speak with both Egypt and afternoon, both key mediators in this effort with Israeli Prime Minister on Sunday. These efforts were a major part of that call. The White House putting the onus on Hamas to accept the deal. Blinken only was extraordinarily generous, and according to readings from meetings in Turkey and Qatar, Biden underscored the pressure on Hamas to accept the deal. This comes as the United States and 17 other countries with hostages held have upped the international pressure on this front. Blinken called these efforts for a ceasefire.
A container. Let's see if I can make a container.
Saying this.
Hamas has before
Up your ass. Stop it up your ass. First we see outside.
They have to decide. They have to decide very deeply up your ass. And we can have a fundamental change in the
Now, in their weekend call, President Biden also reiterated the White House as what they call his clear position on Rafah amid the concern of any potential Israeli ground operation in the southern region of Gaza, where many have fled amid Israel's war against Hamas. Officials noting they haven't seen a credible plan from Israel.
Gotta make them go away.
Focused here on protecting civilians. Now, Blinken is expected to visit Israel this week after his visit to Saudi Arabia today, where he met with regional officials and also noted the need still for more aid in Gaza. A particular focus of this trip, of course, Kansas Stephanie, is on normalizing
Look in the garbage.
to the future of Gaza.
Let's look in the garbage.
For a two-state solution.
Chinese and regional partners.
Let's look in the garbage.
We did see 21 House Democrats, and it's important to mention that writing to Columbia University. This is
Let's look in the garbage.
Last week, go that Biden needs to do something, our country's leadership needs to do something. And it ended. Oh no.
Well, the White House is leaving it up to university officials here, repeating a familiar line that they believe that there is the right to peacefully protest, that they
Unless they really have to.
against they call violent rhetoric. Being clear that anti-Semitism is hate speech, saying today in the White House press briefing there is no place for that, but once again indicating they're leaving it to the university to make decisions. And when it comes to the National Guard, from the White House perspective, that's up to governor's chance.
Okay, creating a little bit of distance in the White House. Thank you.
And ahead tonight on the race, immigration to be one of the top issues on voter scientists, including a large number of Democrats are in favor of mass deportation. We're going to talk about why we're seeing this shift next to our Washington debate.
Counted with mesothelioma is all we do. Firm has been offering a free look at mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them against those responsible. We have local offices throughout the U.S. Mesothelioma really is all we do, and there is no risk to you. Let us put a plan in place for you and your family. All now. Call us at 800-872-5645 or go to pencillaw.com.
Hello, did you make that call?
You already have Medicare. Why do I need to call?
The government says we may be able to get additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan right here.
Honey, what do you need additional benefits? We turned 65, we got Medicare. That's all there is to it, right?
I'm talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. We have traditional Medicare, which is only Medicare Parts A and B, but not Part C.
Wait. So not everyone on Medicare is a Part C plan?
No. That's why we need to call, because there may be plans available with additional benefits.
What kind of extra benefits?
If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call 800-316-6491 now to speak to an insurance agent. Give them your zip code. The Part C plan with additional available to you in your area that may better fit your need. The Medicare Part C plan. Call now because there may be plans with additional benefits available. Medicare plans and benefits can change each every year. If you're on Medicare, you can call now even if you called last year. If your original Medicare plan isn't giving you everything you need, call to find out if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. You don't get a plan with additional benefits automatically, so call to speak with a licensed insurance agent. Remember, you don't get Medicare Part C plan benefits. Call now for your free 2024 no-obligation Medicare benefits review. If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call 800-316-6491 now. Call 800-316-6491. 800-316-6491.
No, 47. Did he have life insurance?
Ian?
No. Gotta get on.
And what the hell can I make a container get from?
Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why some life quote makes getting coverage you need easy for less than $1 a day. Now get up to a $2 million
Make a container.
and same day coverage. Visit SlifeQuote.com. We shop, you save.
One of the charges is completely wrong.
Shedding some light about how Americans feel about some really tough immigration policies. Most notably, the growing number of people support mass deportation of unvaccinated immigrants.
Of the more than 6,200 people surveyed between March and April, 51%, a majority, now support mass deportations in this country. Breaking that down by political affiliation, we have 60% of Republicans who back deportations.
Where's the rest? Only there.
That Hispanic adults are more supportive of mass deportations than Black adults. Joining us now is Republican strategist Mike Pickering. He is the author of The Century, How Our Largest Minority is Transforming Democracy. Mike, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I wanted to kind of ask, why do you think more Americans are starting to support the idea of mass deportations?
Well, there's really three reasons. The first is people believe genuinely, and I think there's a lot of evidence, the border situation with undocumented border is essentially out of control. Most of these respondents also believe that it has reached crisis proportions. There's also a concern about the economy. Anytime there's concerns about the economy, the anti-immigrant sentiment broadens against immigration generally starts to collapse. Now, and then third, rising concerns about crime. Although the data show undocumented underlying problem. All three of these are converging at the same time, and you're seeing this polling, which is a big shock for so many. That's quotations, not just the general public, and the Democrats, and even a significant number of Latino voters themselves.
Well, we're looking at about potentially millions of undocumented immigrants who are living in the United States. So if mass deportations may be our the answer, that's too tough of a solution. What else could we do? What other options might be available?
Well, let's also keep in mind, there's a very, very big difference between this abstract idea of mass deportations and what it would actually lead to public opinion if this actually became. I think it would be significant backlash if the federal government actually did try to track down in this country to actually try to put them in campus and to support them as a Republican nominee for the Southwest. I think it's better to realize that there's bipartisan support for immediate and strict border security policies that stem the tide of the undocumented immigrants coming across the border. If the federal government's able to do that, means the confidence in our public that the border situation actually is in control. I think a lot of the sentiment towards mass positions starts to wane considerably.
People who already live here in the United States, already established a life here in the United States, that's a different challenge from the border, as you mentioned, where we're having, millions of migrants trying to work across the border. The two separate challenges, of course, the work-related immigration. So on the border is that answer. What do you think would actually start to stem the tide of people showing up and trying to cross the border, showing up and trying to do things back over again?
Christmas. It's
climb aboard. They're not necessarily refugees with the asylum question that comes in. The long-term solution to immigration issues has always been developing and promoting greater trade among these countries where these immigrants to actually grow their economies and grow our economies at the same time. So long as the disparity exists between the extraordinary wealth of the United States and much more impoverished nations.
Up to hand and see what she says.
Migration. So that's the first thing we're going to have to do as we decouple from China. Invest in Latin America.
He said, I found our way to the village. He looked bored.
The second is
we don't know. The book Kurt Grimm.
Pathway for it to work, whether it's temporary, whether it's
see each other again? Probably not.
Visas for highly skilled workers are all we've got coming here.
It's just how things are. Yeah. You really don't know about the... Have you really never heard the story of the boy who cried wolf? No, I don't think so. Mommy told me about the one with the 7 little goats. The wolf drowns with rocks in his belly. This is a different story. It's a story about liars. A kid keeps shouting, there's a wolf. So the village comes running, and he laughs at them because they were fooled. I'm not done yet. One day a wolf really comes, and the kid shouts for help. But the villagers just think he's lying again, so the wolf eats him. No one's around willing to help. Where's the happy ending? No happy ending, kid. There's no such thing. I like the goat story better.
The politics actually benefited both parties by not taking.
They put here? Yeah.
Frankly benefited from using this as an issue to attack Republicans on and saying that they were natives, so isolation.
So I found stuff that I can't do anything with.
Republicans have made a castigation that Democrats are simply proven for. Now, what you're seeing is a shifting. Joe Biden, the Democrat president, and Democrats in Congress have established a House border conference. Like I've seen 30 years, actually trying to work on a security issue in isolation, meaning not in a comprehensive package with a pathway decision. They're saying, we think the Republican policy platform through the border. And at that moment,
away from their own plan, from their own ideas, especially negotiating in bad faith, because they don't want the policy problem solved. Republicans believe
so is the crab and the anchor.
Of perceived crime and harming, they will benefit from it politically. So this is all politics. The solution is not complicated. Frankly, it's been there in front of our very eyes for the past 3 decades. We're just now at this point of brinksmanship where the Democrats are just Republicans, and the Republicans are saying, we'll walk away from our own plan to keep the problem going to benefit us politically rather than prioritizing the concerns of the country at the time.
Authority invoking and for the White House also on ballot. Republican strategist and author of The 13th Century, How Minority. Michael D. Nice, and thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thanks, I'm really with you.
Adam Reese, the Vice President, kicked off her economic opportunity tour in Atlanta today. We have a message to American business owners. Next.
Spruce News, Houston Erie, 787.
The order of the symbols is hidden in the story. The order of the symbols is hidden in the story.
Make your free tea with hemp.
But there's 5 clues in the story. I only need 4.
Something on the phone, I can talk, come back, family room.
Order today at tabloidtv.com.
I used to think all doctors were sick. Then I switched to Oshina. Steve Stevens didn't have trouble with doctor.
That sucks!
Now for me, they say, healthy, educated. Still got it. That's it, right? And the best part, everyone is supposed to be helped with experience with people.
At Oak Street, specialize in caring for older adults like you, with a focus on keeping you healthy. So don't wait. Call today. Dial for directory.
A busted wheel. Looks like a good bicycle, but one of the tires is completely ruined. Fix the tire. Wax. Put some wax on the tire.
You to know you better, including same-day and next-day appointments.
Funnel. Beer designed for a funnel.
They all work together for me, myself, and I. Not to mention the 24/7.
Where's the rest? In there.
Getting the care you need has never been easy. Because our together to handle all your healthcare needs.
We're switching to that. It's easy. You're living your life your way.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you. Call 800-967-2157 to schedule a visit. See why we are the only primary care providers carrying the AARP name. Oak Street Health. Everyone would do it. As well as true green.
I guess I'm just a stupid dumb fuck, because I can't figure this out. I just cannot figure this out.
Treatment works to deliver a clear everybody guaranteed. We'll make sure you're happy. It's helped.
Did I do the treasure, crab, anchor, heart? I think I did the treasure, crab, heart, anchor, heart. Didn't I? Treasure, crab, anchor, heart. Yeah, I did that. It didn't work. It did not work.
Vice President Hicks, a message of economic opportunity for all. She made this stop to kick off a campaign effort the administration is calling the Economic Opportunity Tour. The idea is to highlight, quote, how the administration has built and delivered for the American. Went into though, was really to speak to black voters. Take a listen.
And in particular, on this, we're focusing on minority small businesses and black-owned small businesses and small businesses and entrepreneurs who are black men.
But do I need to put the slogan together first? So I can find third and fourth clue.
Opportunity to achieve success. Again, I will say, because success is almost always a function of some investment from a community or others that went into the individual who then achieved.
While the point of this tour is to tout the economic achievements of the Biden small business investments and infrastructure and education, it's a message that at this point doesn't seem to be resonating, at least not according to a newly released conducted for CNN. This poll shows only 34% of respondents approve of the Biden administration's handling of the economy, and only 29% approve of its handling of inflation.
After I get the bees smoker together, I can let it there.
Thank you, Carolyn. For the audience leaving us now, your local programming is next. Remember, always stay with districtnews.com/TV. If you're staying there, a lot more out on the raise.
Absolutely, including Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's effort to Speaker Mike Johnson, why she said he should be Speaker, and which other congressman now backing her claim that he won't win re-election in 2025.
Light says, come in. I think this is a joke, dude. We need answers. You could give them to us. My car broke down. I stay here. Paying an expensive repair bill. You pick up your phone and you call Car Shield before the car breaks down. A plan from Car Shield could save you some repairs. Before it breaks down, car repair jam. All you have to do is call Car Shield. And you can protect yourself against it.
Yeah, then my price will go up the minute I file a claim.
Shut up! You'll have the price for as long as you cover your car.
Guess I should have called Car Shield?
Ah, you said something that made sense.
Now you know what you need to do next, huh?
Don't do it. That's coverage yet.
Call 800-708-4128. 800-708.
To do business with you, but before we sign off.
Oh, man.
And maybe you can explain this? I can't believe that garbage is still coming in. That's so false.
Frustrated with your online search results? All Reputation Defender Kit. Join tens of thousands who improve their online reputation. Get your free reputation report at reputation.com or call 1-877-866.
What am I missing?
What is the affordable solution? Take a look to the all-new Adam 2 by Oblivion Hearing. More than that. Adam 2 boasts a comfortable and safe. The all-new A2.
What the fuck am I missing?
4 hearing aids that let you adjust on the go wherever life takes you. Get a full day of sound with only one charge, thanks to the 24-hour rechargeable battery. So you get top ear $1,000 hearing aids with no need for doctor's visit. Okay. Over 500,000 happy customers, and here again with Oblivion, rated the best PA2. USA Today in force. Call 1-800-529-0114. Oblivion Hearing Drop. If you are pair of Oblivion Hearing, $189.
What am I missing? Well, I've had enough for one day. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and try it again. Try it again. Alright, folks. That's it for today. What's that been? Like about 3-4 hours? Something like that? Well, no, about 3 hours. 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I'm not tell you. So, until next time. Bye.
Congress, back in